Greetings and salutations, folks. Welcome to a Saturday stream. We don't do Saturday streams that much, but yeah, I had some computer problems earlier this week, so here we are.
Amen.
How are you, Meeks?
Well, now that I've snacked a little better.
I myself am just now getting to the breakfast that is sitting here on plate in my lap as we speak right now, and it's quite delicious.
What you eating?
A crispy bacon and cheese omelet.
Oh, okay.
It's quite nice.
I wish I liked eggs like that.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's all the breakfast food has eggs in it.
One of my favorite breakfast foods.
Yeah. I can't. I tried. I'd be like, can't do it. But I can eat it in fried rice, which is fine. Or what's called bibimbap. I can eat that. I don't know what they do to their eggs, but I be trying. It's not working.
Well, it's the same thing for me with mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms, but if they're chopped up in fried rice, I'm good. Hey, Helena. Hey. Yes, it is quite delicious. I am very much enjoying it. We had Kiki come through with the Black Aja love, as Kiki is one to do. I don't know if she's still listening. That's but hilarious. Yeah, Lady D will be coming in at some point to join the conversation and the festivities.
I'm trying to remember what happened in 5.
Well, we started with Moraine practicing with the Sangreal, which is a very powerful relic that is conceived. It's basically like raw 1 power concentrated. It's made directly from that force of magic. Hey, Ms. Boots, and yes, welcome back.
Like, I feel like she was out there in secret trying to play with it. I'm like, man, it is.
I mean, well, she has to go somewhere to practice with it.
I just feel like
she can't sleep. It's Moraine, man. She got to be moving.
No, you have it. Like, besides, like the 2 people.
I'm sure she's not announcing that she has it because it's a very powerful relic. But the people that need to know, they know.
Hey, Lady D.
Hey, Lady D.
Hey. Like, listen, I don't trust it. I'm like, ma'am, I need you to tell other people because you out here playing. They could probably help you guide it because you confused. It's eating you. And you need to figure it out.
Fair enough. I think she absolutely does need to see someone, but there's nobody around her that's going to be able to help with that. And you know, Moraine can't sit still, so she has to try. What'd you say, B?
As hilarious as it is, like the only person that could even possibly help her with this Arcana is probably Lanfear, and that's not going to happen.
Ain't that some shit?
She might.
Thing that is the last thing that
if Rand asks, she would.
No, she might seem like she might, and then she would steal it.
I think she would do it and then be like, 5, 4, 3. It's like a 1, a 2, a 3. Like, and okay, I showed you how to use it. And snatch. A snitch.
She don't think anyone but the clan chiefs know what it is. Yeah, the clan chiefs and I believe the wise ladies, they also know.
My man. my man.
The world's sexiest IU.
Come on.
You know that. I'm glad y'all have some eye candy to look at. I really am.
Oh my God. Every single time. Listen, him in real life and in the show. It's a treat when real life them looks just as good as the show them. Because like the Ring of Power, I'm like, oh my God, who is this guy? Is that him without his hair? Put the hair back on.
No, right. Put the hair back on.
put the hair back on. What happened? Wait.
Like, no, we could talk, but you have to have that specific wig on every time.
Like,
thanks.
I can't.
Yeah, see? I'm so happy that y'all are getting your eye candy in. I really am. You said the wise ones only see the future. Oh no, I know that, but I think they would recognize that she does have something with her. Like they are familiar with, from the consensus I get, they are familiar with what is the 1 power and whatnot, but they go about dealing with it and thinking about it far differently than the White Tower does. He's a slab of beef.
Thick.
Yeah. You're correct.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we start with that, and she's overwhelmed because that's like a supercharged boost to her own strength, and Lan also is feeling it because of their connection. And yeah, that's what it do. I did find the conversation that it was being had with the wise ladies, excuse me, and Avienda, where she's saying, I can't just tell him what to do, and they're looking at her like, no, that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
You need to be training him on how to do the things. Why the hell do you think we told you to put down the damn spears? You see, if you would have listened the first time and came and did this shit when we told you to do it before, instead of running off, then you would already know what to do.
Like, man, what is your title? Your new title is wise. One. Like, what are you doing with the wisdom? Ma'am?
Also, I really genuinely just love Avienda's character.
I do.
I dig her.
She's just like, I just want to be over here with these sticks.
Yeah, but you can't do that right now.
Oh yeah, she said that she has not watched episode 7 yet, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't want it to intrude in my thoughts because y'all know how I get. The things are gonna mash together even when I try to keep them separate. So I wanted to wait.
Just to let everybody know. So
yes,
be forewarned.
Please, no spoilers for the latest episode. I will be watching later today. Might possibly do a live watch. We will see.
No comments. Okay, killing my vibe.
Okay.
Vibe. I need you to know because I got so many things I want to say. And now I got to be like,
Yep, exactly. That's why I was like, yep, let me go ahead and throw that out there because I know we on time. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch that. I was like,
yeah, see, I can't do that.
I was exhausted. I was at work, deep sleep. I mean, I was like,
yeah, I can't do that.
I was knocked. Oh, because I had my allergy shot and you can kind of still see the knot. It's like,
yeah, I can very much still see the knot.
Listen, they gave me that shot. It swelled up and then it started itching, and I had to take 2 allergy pills. And then I had to wake up to watch that. I was like, y'all, this good morning.
I really think you should just go ahead and get a portable bubble, and then you could just like be in your own environment wherever you go.
Not the portable bubble. Oh man.
Listen, it's like, well, this is the last.
She can't just sit in the house. She still got to go to work. You know,
like, we're going to increase the shot, and I was like, oh, okay, but my arm swelled up to the size of a golf ball. Still doing it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Then they're going to shoot you right in the golf ball.
They would. My goodness. But yeah, I have no memory of what happened in this episode because it's all starting to blur together for 5 and 6. So I'm going to let you take the reins for that.
It mixes. Once Lan and what's her name, Moraine, they're talking about the hunger and how it feels like they're thirsty and they want to use more, but it's deeper than that and blah 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 blah. We head over to Avienda, getting her talking down too, and we get to the village, and we meet the chief's other wife, sister wife of our dear wise one, and granddaughter Alcera, who I feel is exactly who Avienda was when she was that age.
Adorable.
All the way up until the last couple episodes where she had to put the spears
adorable.
down.
The way I'd be still
absolutely adorable.
I'm still
fearless. Dress ran down within like the first 5 minutes of meeting him. Are you really the Dragon Reborn? Are you sure?
Are you really the Karen? I just like the way she said it. This is real. It's real United States of America. It was real. Are you the Karen? I'm like, girl, are you from California in the valley? Are you sure? Adorable.
It's like, no, I need you to pull them sleeves up, sir. I don't believe you are who you say you are.
That's like the fact. I like the fact that he was playing with her too. Like he just had a little bit of normalcy, just a teeny tiny bit.
Just a bit, and that's why he jumped on that so quickly. And I love that because, for all intents and purposes, they were still just kids at the Two Rivers up until a couple years ago, where they had to run away and leave and go try to be adults.
And they've been running and fighting since. They haven't had a break.
They have not had a moment to stop at all. Right, with his government name.
It literally Rand Althor.
And that's all she calls him. She never says just Rand or calls him any type of titles. Rand Althor.
I'd be mad. Like, ma'am, can you?
Like, I thought we was friends. Hey, we supposed to be relaxing for a second right now. No.
It's like when I'm on the phone
Sarah
at
keeps
work,
it all official.
and I'll be like, this is Tamika, how can I help you? They'll be like, oh, Mika. Break, like,
who are you? Right, because you freeze. Like,
hello? What? Oh. Okay. It's weird.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be like, Rand.
It's like when I hear my first name from people that are not in my family, I'm like, oh.
My brother does that too, except for he wants people to call him his first name, and we call him by his middle name, which is Dante. So they're like, call you Dante. What's your middle name? Don't call him that then. You know what he wants to be called. This is my brother. I call him whatever. Shit.
Hey, Karis, welcome.
Hello. But I am happy that they made it to that village, and they're just having like a teeny tiny bit of sit. Well, I'll take that back. Rand is having a teeny tiny bit of sit down because Egwene is. They were like, "Oh my god, put your bags down this way."
You know what? Training. Let's go. And you know what? They need that. And they're the wise ladies. They know exactly what needs to be done in a timely fashion, and they start her off hitting the ground running as soon as they get there. Like, you know what? They're making dinner still, but here, come on, let's get this afternoon session in real quick.
They're like, okay, everybody, let's take a seat. Sit down. All right, let's get up. Let's go.
You enjoyed that 2 seconds? Great. Back to work. Let's go.
Exactly, because they gotta keep
I
her.
appreciate the way they move.
Teach her how to like navigate and harness the power that she has, so she can walk through these dreams and do what she needs to do. Yeah, because being all willy nilly is not the business. It's not the business. I was very excited for this.
And she didn't know even that she had that power. Even during her training at the White Tower, she had no inclination of what that was. So yeah, that's not a small thing that she can do, you know. And like they said, some people do end up in Telarion, but they're not supposed to be there. They just happen to fall in. And, you know, wetlanders wonder why people die and they sleep so much because they ran up on some shit in the dream world and didn't know how to get out.
Yeah, but my one frustration with Egwene this entire time is that this lady has been bothering you in your dreams and you haven't said anything to anybody.
You ain't said shit to nobody.
Nothing. Not even to Rand, as in like, I just keep having nightmares about what happened. Nothing.
Tell him exactly what you're seeing. Like that just, it doesn't make sense that it took this long. It's not even this episode, it's the next episode, I think.
Yeah, I'm like, she hasn't said
it really
anything.
Comes out.
Even during the training, she's like, I'm scared and something is there.
This first part of the training is when she tells the wise ladies first, because when she goes in, she's kind of thinking that things are going. Actually, I need to give some special points, because again, like we've been saying for this whole season, though, the drip, when they first go in there and they start telling her what could happen and she gets scared and then armor comes out. What type of vibranium based armor did you conjure up in this dream state, ma'am? Because that shit looks
she every time she that was something I noticed about her too. When she went through her ring, she keeps seeing herself as the Amerlin, and so when she needed protection, rather she felt like she needed protection, she armored herself like Swan.
Which I thought was
because
fitting.
That would give you protection not only physically, right, like because of the armor, like we saw their arm pieces, but politically and other things too, like how how much more protected could you possibly be than the Amerlin seat? And so I don't know
exactly.
Egwene is an interesting character. She is. Like, I feel like that shit. I don't see myself as Beyonce. Like in my dreams, I'm not like I'm scared. I want like I don't know.
I think Egwene. Well, it's not even just Egwene. It's all of them. They have to learn how to communicate better. Everyone around them knows how to properly communicate, but they've never experienced much outside of these random things over the past couple of years that has happened outside of the village. So it's a learning curve, but I need them to like really jump on and get better at it. Okay, we're in season 3.
Because I feel like they could have been proactive, especially with Lanfear. Like you know, like Moraine, you know that Lanfear wants Rand, right? And you know that she appears in dreams because she's in your dreams being like, hey bitch. Hey bitch. We didn't have a conversation. Hey bitch. And Rand knows that this woman is in his dreams. He knows that she's Lanfear,
and he knows that she's a Forsaken. Yeah.
So he knows all of this, right? So
he's still playing that flirty game with her.
And you're not saying anything to anybody. Listen, I'm not saying you should talk to Egwene about it, but you could at least talk to Moraine about it.
At the very least.
Talking to Moraine about it? It makes no sense to me, especially this woman.
She's literally your handler.
She's bending over backwards to make sure that you are okay, you are alive, and you are trained. I'm just like,
since episode 1, she been looking out for your ass. But Rand's still stuck on stupid in how people are interacting around him. And I got beef with him, but that's the next episode.
Trash.
I agree that he absolutely needed to be speaking to Moraine at the very freaking least. But yeah,
trash.
What is that?
Trash.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna need him to leave the cooter cutter alone. Okay.
He really right.
Leave
he
the
needs
cooter cutter alone.
We don't have time. We do not have time for you to get your dick wet right now, bro.
He's
literally
so
the feet of the world. Okay,
it's new. It's a new thing.
Stop it.
It's a new thing for him. He's like, oh my god, it's a new toy. But we're in the middle of trying not to have the world explode.
Yeah. Like we're trying to live till tomorrow, at least. Please.
That's all. Just like put a pause on it for a second. Yes.
Yeah, and that's the problem. That's the problem right there.
That's an episode 6 thing. That's what I was like.
Yes, it is. Exactly. That's the beef that I got.
Sir.
Oddly enough, yes, that's the beef that I have with Rand. Yep, we'll get there.
What's crazy to me is that like she's clearly your first one, right? Like, no, actually, Egwene is. We saw that in season 1 that Egwene is. So he's like the second piece you ever got, and you just out here like, you know what?
Wide open.
I know she's a fallen angel essentially, but I'm willing to try this. I'm willing to try
you
it.
could kill me in my sleep, and maybe the fate of the world, some stuff might blow up, but
nose wide open.
We could work past that. Shut up, little boy. Go sit down. Like I want to send him back to the Two Rivers because you playing now.
Now you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You need to do
and
less.
It's not like you don't know she is in line with the Dark One. You know this. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, I'll save that rant. Sorry. Cue back to here. We cut over to Lady Chrissy being Lady Chrissy. She gets her meeting with Suan and comes in with the shade immediately.
Your room looks like shit. Your clothes, shit. Your chair, shit. This carpet, shit. These drapes,
you are shit.
You come up in this office and it's shit.
I was like, you was dirty and you poor, and I don't like you. Like, oh my god,
couldn't stand you since you was a kid and you first got here.
Listen, you brought the smelly swamp into this glorious office of prestige. Shit. I'm like, bitch.
I love Shoray as an actress so much. Whatever role she is in, she is reading somebody for filth in the best ways.
And Suana's just sitting there like.
And kudos to her for doing that because she did not give her what she wanted. You were not going to get no rise out of her. She said and she saw that too. She tried, and then she stepped back and she put that one last line. He's like, "Okay, thanks for coming by."
Exactly. Still my office.
Awesome. Good See you later. Right.
Very much Willy Wonka.
Hey. She said, I'm gonna call for a vote, and so I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. You can do that. I mean, I hope you fare better than the last time you was in a vote against me.
I'm here, and you're not. My chair. I sit.
Yep.
I win.
And I mean, and the way she carries herself, I feel like you're almost like screaming it that, hey, I'm a dark friend. Like, here, hey, I'm Black Archer. Like, woman, hey, did you see the shit that was happening when you got here?
Exactly. I'm like, especially with what's going on, that's the last thing you need to do. So the leader of the Red was correct. Like, everybody just needs to calm the fuck down. for a hot
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
Like shit is very volatile. We can't make a play for anything until we know what's going on right now.
What's what? Exactly.
We got to protect what we have before we try to change any of this. So we got to figure out who's doing the what and why and get him the hell out of here. But she's on a whole other mission. She's playing too much. At this particular time, she's playing entirely too much. Like putting, just coming into the kitchen and grabbing seasonings and throwing it in a pot without tasting it. Like
it's her ego that's getting in the way. Like I see what you're doing, and I don't disagree with all of it, but the way you're going about doing this and how hard you're trying to push, that's not it, sis. That's not
the timing is also off for me. For me, the timing is also off. It's too important.
They're in regrouping right now
to split the party.
You can't come in with this,
into technically 3 because they're trying to figure out who the Dark Friends are. They're trying to. Suan is trying to recover the trust and the people that she lost, and then you have Lady Chrissy coming in here, trying to snatch that. Like it's too much. You're trying to split.
It's a full power grab. Like
into 3, and it's not working.
Yeah, it's not good. I mean, do you realize that all that shit that you're saying that also applies to you? If y'all don't unite and properly come together, what the fuck do you care about who the Dragon Reborn is? Y'all ain't gonna make it. You're not even gonna see the final fight.
No.
And they so busy trying to make sure he doesn't go crazy, and they trying to grab him in and basically put a collar on him. And that's not the way. And Moraine does touch on that a little later. I think it's actually it's the next episode.
I feel like that's Suan's biggest frustration, that the fact that all this shit was happening and she just didn't know. And now she's like, the fuck do I do now?
Yeah. She's just as mad as everyone else. Most of all at herself. And she does say it, she kind of lost herself to the seat because when you're in that seat, you have responsibilities and things that you have to do. And
you also have privilege and power.
She was good at doing it. Yeah. She didn't move all of the ways that she should have. And I think she realizes that right now.
Hello, Dante.
Hey. So after their meeting, we cut back to Two Rivers for a quick set. Maxim and Alana are talking, and they're in a tiff. They're both grieving, and I get it. I see exactly what both of them are doing and how they're feeling, and I just want to give both of them a big hug.
I get it. I mean, but also once again, it's like kind of not the time. Like you don't have time to go through this.
For the arguing, you don't have time to be keeping secrets, Alana, and not telling this man exactly what is what. Clearly, he still cares for you. You clearly still care for him. Y'all are still in this together. You have to operate and function as a team. And I understand a piece of y'all is missing, but you can't go on like this.
Them into some more shit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like not only is she grieving with this, she's confused about what's happening at the tower. She feels like she needs to do a bunch of stuff, but now she put herself in the middle of this town's trash with the trash ass. She didn't know being the trash ass.
Yeah, actually, we can roll all of that into a thing. The reason that they're there. Fucking Valda. The reason that they're there, what Maxim finally gets out of her is it's the fucking Two Rivers. It's literally like the most magical place you could be. Look at Nynaeve. Look at Egwene. The fucking Hornblower. All of them motherfuckers, the Dragon Reborn, they all came from this shit right here.
And she's like, I need an army because people have been fucking up at the tower. Okay,
the Black Asha are ready. We are not ready. You are not enough.
No. And she was like, we are not enough.
We got to get her up. And we're going to start here from the most powerful center that we can start in. If you remember the history of the Two Rivers and what that land actually is, then you know why. They're so powerful.
I get it. But the fact that she didn't tell him until now.
She needs to talk to him.
Girl.
Like, Alana, come on, baby boo. You're better than this. How long
does it take to travel in the ways? Like, you mean to tell me that you travel in the ways in silent? You just say nothing?
Probably, because it's a half a demon in there.
I don't care. Like, why am I in here with some demons? Bitch, why are we going through this door with the demons? What are we doing?
It's faster travel.
I'm not following you until you tell me why we're going into the hole of darkness and death. Shit. Like,
and yes, Honey, that's exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. Grief wears differently for everyone. Yeah, and it's very sad to see them both going through it, because if they really would just no, it's not even Maxim. No, it's Alana. If Alana would just properly speak to him and share her thoughts and what the direction that they're going in, then it wouldn't have happened. But you know, once it comes down to, and they got to start planning to go and rescue the girls, Alana steps up like, hey, okay, moonlight is a little bit too bright, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring some fog of death in. And Maxim was like, no, the fuck you will not, because I'm not about to let them catch you. And she's looking like, shut the fuck up. I said what I said. I'm gonna go do this. And Fail also, shout out to Fail. I'm really starting to like Fail's character.
I love her.
Fail is also coming in. Perrin wants to keep her out the fight too, with her little 4.5 inch self. And she pulls a knife on him quick, fast. Like, excuse me, I'm doing what? I think I'm gonna go over here with her.
I call her Battle Tinkerbell.
Yes, yes,
that's a good one.
That is the perfect nickname right there. Yep, Batter Tinkerbell.
I'm like, she is so adorable.
And she can get down. She can get down too. I mean, let's remember, we do get a little bit of her backstory. She is a soldier. She grew up. She ran away from home because of some shit, and we'll get deeper into that. But yeah, she knows what she's doing out there.
I like the Two Rivers part, but every time we see that goddamn motherfucking man in that white goddamn motherfucking cloak, I'm tired. I'm tired of him.
The most, both of them. I'm tired of both of them.
I'm tired of that man. He's been a menace since season 1.
Why ain't he dead yet?
I thought he was dead. I thought he died in season 1. I completely
I know he didn't die in season 1. That the way she stabbed him was not death. I'm fairly certain we did. Yeah, because he was at the fight with the Ram. And then when the White Cloaks came in Farm, yeah.
Oh my god, I hate him. I blocked him out.
But Perrin hit him up in that fight too. He didn't die, so he's back here again. I need y'all to start hitting kill shots. Y'all get him. You put him down, but he's not staying down because you're not getting him in the right spots.
He needs
to be mad. Yeah.
I have a feeling he sticks around for quite some time.
You're right.
Die and go to hell. I hate him.
I mean, could he just?
I'm trying to look up the actor because he needs to be in something else. He's got to be redeemed.
He can't. I call him Bad Bunny when he was like standing at the top of the ridge. There's something about him that looks like Evil Rabbit. Like if you look at his feet, you'll see it. Once you think about it, you'll never be able to not see it.
Pat and Fade.
Pat and Fane. Sorry.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even need to think about it. I agree.
He reminds me of the bunny from Moonwalker. I don't know why. It just fits.
Something about him.
Oh my god.
Bad Bunny.
He absolutely is that damn bunny from Moonwalker.
I can't.
Hey, natural selection.
Why is this man not in
Child Valda? Him and all of the White Cloaks are on my nerves. But anyway, we get to plan the rescue. Maxim don't want to do it because he just thinks they're wasting their time there. So she breaks the bond. You know what? Cool. Go ahead. I'm gonna stay here and do what we do. And once the fog starts rolling in, Valda peeps it and he's like, "Oh, wait, no. There's an actual
a bitch to kill.
It's a guy out here.
Grab the bus.
Catch somebody that really has power." The way he says, "Do you want to see somebody that really has power?" He says that specifically because he just got done killing Matt's mom. Because why she did this, I don't know. She tried to steal the damn keys from Dane when he was in there talking to her and the girls, and she got caught. And the girls' reflex, that power came out, pushed him back, and you know, what if you was a witch? And of course, it's Mama. She's gonna protect her babies. So she says, "Nah, it's me." And that's when he says, "Okay, here, you can question this one." And Valda has been wanting to question them in the way he questions for a while, so he jumps at it. And I feel like he was so dissatisfied because obviously she doesn't have any power, so she died very quickly. And that's why he peeps when he sees the mist start to come in, he's like, oh wait, there's another one. There's an actual one here. So yeah,
trash. I listen.
Yeah, I really want to see him just be like completely ripped apart by Egwene or Nynaeve. Somebody just please.
Nynaeve ain't doing nothing to nobody.
It's gonna be like season 10 until Nynaeve does some shit, man.
Bruh.
And I'm not saying that for shade, even though it is low-key shade, because I love Nynaeve's character, but baby,
I just need her to be active again. I miss her being active. Oh, I miss her being
at least,
active.
yeah. She has her time. She does have her time coming up, actually. Once we get past all the whole setup for all that, I think we do go back a little bit to Avienda, because she takes the wise one's words and starts teaching Rand how to properly have dinner, proper Aiel dinner and all of the things. I don't agree with some of the dishes that are there. The squash is cool, but the little bug things, I'm just those aren't for me. Mm-mm. I'll just take the squash thing, please. Thanks.
Give me more flowers. Thank you.
Right, yeah. I'll be a vegetarian when I'm around y'all, unless it's like the goat. Apparently the goat curry is fire because they have good people tending the goats, according to Rand.
I'm good.
So I yeah. They can keep all the bug stuff though. Land's I don't know what to call. I don't remember what her name is.
Okay, honey, you're absolutely correct, but I just want to see one bomb. Just one bomb. Just one explosion.
That she's in chilling out.
One explosion.
I mean, fair enough.
Just one explosion, like a little explosion.
Because we could use. There's a few times we could have used a quick bomb and exit.
Like a little.
She could have came in handy. In episode 1, when she wasn't useful.
The tiniest little. Boop,
just like saying, right, and the shit would have been done.
Some of those.
Yeah,
I think it's coming with her.
I don't know.
I hope so, because we have one episode left. So she said she thinks it's coming with her.
Because it's the end of the season. Like they can't just be like, oh no,
and because so far it's been like last season.
The end of the season.
Did she do something last season with her power, or was the last time she used it season 1?
No, she did something last season.
She did. Yeah, she did some stuff last season.
Okay.
I think last season is when she stabbed Logain.
I can't. It's a texture thing for me. I am a complete toddler.
Not when it comes to the bugs.
If I chew on steak fat, I go egg. I go that and I spit it out.
Yeah. And I love steak. Steak fat. Now you can eat that. I like trying new foods, but I don't want to eat caterpillars or whatever the name of they said that bug was that they gave Land to eat. I'm good. No thanks.
I don't do that. I don't want to.
Thank you.
I can barely. I had a sweet potato pie once that was fresh out of the oven and it was gooey. It was too gooey for me. Yeah. I was like, okay, nope, we're done.
Yeah.
Can't eat that because it's too gooey. It's not settled. It's not solidified yet. It's like sliding down my throat, mucus like. I hate it.
Yeah. Textures are the whole reasons I rarely even like pies. Like sweet potato pie, I can do that once it's solid, but cooked fruit,
okay.
I don't. No, thank you.
Okay,
nah,
honey, that's what happened. Okay, because I can't listen. When I
too much power in the collar with the yeah.
I honestly need to do a rewatch whenever the next season starts because I'd be like, I'm gonna forget.
Yeah, catch all the points.
I'm gonna forget every single time.
I'm gonna do a full rewatch. I won't do a full rewatch. I'll go watch Daniel CC's channel.
I'll do it when I need to clean or something, just so I can see it. Because I'm like, some of this stuff I'd be forgetting.
Put it on.
Yeah, I just be forgetting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Nynaeve and them right now they're on the ship, and she's seasick because she can't handle that. Matt wants to go up on deck because Matt is always reckless.
A toddler.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks and they've been down there, so I would want some fresh air too. Elaine's trying to plan because this is one of her strengths. Is what she does, and Matt's making fun of the plans, and she's like, "Hey, bitch, well, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Go outside?
Get drunk and talking the language outside. That we don't know?
She's like, go up, go out, outside." It's very toddler. Outside now. Like it's raining now. It's wet outside. Outside. It's wet now.
Yes, but I want to be outside and wet too.
Like outside. And then you get out there and be like, oh, it's wet.
The interesting thing is with Elaine, she looks outside and she's like, hold on. Where the fuck? How? We've only been traveling for 2 weeks. We should not be here where we are right now.
Yep, she was so confused.
Something's wrong, but she doesn't want to break the rule, and of course it's Matt now. So he runs up there, so they have to go chase him.
Matt was like, destruction. He was gone. He was like, oh my god, looking out the window, time to go.
Quickly. Like, nah, you can't catch me. If I sprint real fast, you're not gonna catch me up these stairs.
And even then, when they went upstairs to chase him, he was still nowhere to be found. He was already gone. He was gone on the other side of something. He was up high out.
If they were on a dock, he would have been in the middle of the city already before they got up there. Because Matt just be restless like that.
And Nynaeve was like fresh air, but she was like fresh air and vomit.
She went right back to vomiting. And the ship mistress is looking at her like, girl, look, I can tell you from the mountains because you don't even know how to stand right. Stop trying to make your body do whatever you think it should be doing right now. Stay still. Feel the movement of the boats, okay?
That's supposed to help you.
Okay?
No.
It's just loosen up your limbs just a little bit. You don't need to be holding on tight like you're on the mountain still. Loosen it up a little bit.
Every single time it's appropriate because it's the best song as to why somebody is here. I say it all the time in my reactions. Like, how did you even get here? Because ain't nobody supposed to be here.
You're not supposed to be here.
Like, I've tried this, okay, for the last time. My heart says no, because nobody's supposed to be here.
Supposed to be here.
I will sing it. I will sing it. But they also got to see the ship, the sea people, and how they make this boat move as fast as the boat is moving because they're supposed to be doing that. They're using weaves they can channel. get that bitch moving, and you can just see
and doing spectacularly
like the amazement on Elaine's face. Oh, she is just like,
yes,
bitch,
yes,
right?
and this is one of my favorite scenes. I think is this lady that the ship mistress that's talking to them. She's looking at both of them and she is reading them because she can see in between the weaves. Also, at least that's how it felt to me. We see the other girl channeling, but I think she has a little touch of something too. And she looks at both of them. She's like, one of you is seasick and the other one isn't. One of you wants to run away from the path that they're in, and the other one just wants to figure out how to actually be on the path that they're in. And yeah, that 100% accurate on both accounts, which makes me think of what we'll see Egwene do once she's traveling. I thought that moment on the ship was just so cute because yes, Elaine is the one that wants to deviate from the path that she's supposed to be on.
She was like,
and we see her doing the things on the bow, and Avienda comes up behind her. I'm like, oh, I love them together, but it's never gonna happen.
This is it's just so good. And they're like, okay, so now that you're up here seeing this, don't tell no fucking body.
Don't tell nobody shit.
Don't fucking.
And the tower knows. The tower knows that they have channelers, but
they're not supposed to be that strong.
They purposely send the weakest ones because they know that they're not going to look at them and try to come steal their people. Which is the thing that it seems the White Tower has done in the past. Just thievery. It's not all volunteers.
They're taking everybody.
Yeah. I mean, not too different from the Sanshin.
But it was just, to me, it was just funny because she was like, oh my God, we're so amazing. This is how we do this. We do this and we're stronger than you think. Yeah, but don't tell no fucking body.
But don't tell nobody. And don't make me have to come see you about this shit, okay? Yes, the sea folk, that's right.
Up here.
Yes,
thank you.
The sea folk. And they were smart.
Right up here. It's delicious. Yep. And all the while, Matt is like, oh, and he looks over, he sees Min. He's like,
then he looks over and she's like, wait, Min? What the fuck? Right. Min has been hiding out this whole time, but
he is not looking at me.
And he's like, "Oh my God, my friend! I can get away from them other two chicks." Oh, there we go. Yeah, he sees Min. I like their friendship, but Matt again is just Matt is always gonna Matt.
I feel like this Matt is matting for me. It's so good.
Yeah, he is. They do get to that point. where they're back in Min's little cabin, and he's like, "Oh, can I stay here with you? I don't want to hang out with them no more. I'm still over here." And she's trying to gather up her papers and stuff, you know, her vision boards and whatnot, because Matt always says he doesn't want to know what sees, but Matt can't never not touch shit. And he starts grabbing the papers like, "Oh, she's an artist," and blah blah blah. And he's like, "Wait."
And he looks at this and he's like, "Bitch, that's me hanging."
That's me hanging on a. Explain yourself. And she's looking at it. I'm like, first of all, Snatch, give me my shit back. I told you not to look at it.
Don't explain yourself.
You know,
I'm good.
The shit that you be seeing don't even be coming true all the time. Like you told me I was gonna kill Rand, and Rand's still alive. Okay,
like I'm okay.
I don't think I'm gonna be dying anywhere. And what he's not taking into account, because he's very much trying to get that out of his brain that he's gonna die. He's downplaying all of her skills, which no, everything she says comes true. It just might not be in order or the way you think it will.
Poor guy.
And that's what Matt is doing here. He is very much coping to get that out of his brain.
It's just the actor himself, like when he goes from, "Oh, it's just no big deal," and he lays down and he rolls over, he's like,
bro, yeah. Like, oh, I'm clearly gonna die because I definitely did basically kill Rand.
Listen,
he has to sit and take that in like, oh shit. Yeah. And yep, the tower believes that they have the market on channeling. Yes, they do. And we've seen the sea folk and the IEL. Yeah, every culture has it. Yeah, the tower is just that's their hubris, being the tower. Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, I just like how this Matt is able to go from playful to concerned and worried to like
to right back to playful all over again.
Like, it's so good. It's so good. But Min is sitting there like,
right, he's like, you know, the only reason that you came after me is like because you're obsessed with me. Like, you know, the White Tower is obsessed with me. Like everybody want to be where I'm at. You follow Min's me, like, girl, right? And Min's like,
okay.
No,
okay. Okay.
Min is so over him.
Okay.
But she still did choose to follow him. She's not following the girl. She did choose to follow him, but because I think she just genuinely cares. I don't know if anything happens with them in the books. I don't care. I think right now it's literally she's looking out for her friend because she sees he's a bumbling dumbass that just happens to luck up on some shit sometimes.
And she keeps seeing him do fucked up shit in her vision. So she's like, I just maybe if I pull the part of the weave right there real quick, maybe I could just snatch it, put it someplace else so he don't got to do it. Yeah, like maybe it's not gonna be that if I'm here. But I mean, I do like the relationship together. It's really nice.
They have really good chemistry on screen.
I love it.
And yes, I agree. Yeah, I like season 1 Matt, but yeah, this kid, he's doing it. Seems like Min took what Elena said to heart about being a seer. Yeah. And I mean, as she should. I mean, for every fault that we may see in Elena and how she's moving right now, she's not wrong in how she's assessing some things. So yeah, we wouldn't be all the way real about that. Where do we go from here? They're not at the port just yet. They're headed there, but I think we cut back to Two Rivers real quick. They did the thing with Maxim leaving and her breaking the bond. Then back to Lan and Melindra. That's her name. Lan and
I was
Melindra
like,
talking about the old town. Yeah.
Every time I see her, I think of Ragnarok. From him. So I call her Ragnarok.
Right. Is she in Ragnarok?
She's the teacher, the principal wife of the giant in Ragnarok.
Okay.
That's
right. I need to finish watching Ragnarok.
Okay, but go ahead.
That's a good show. Yeah, if y'all don't know what Ragnarok is, we're not talking about Marvel or Thor. Well, technically Thor, but not the Marvel one.
Is it Swedish?
Look at it. I believe it's Swedish. Yeah. It's really good. Really good spin on the mythology. Bringing it into modern day. I think you guys will like it.
Yep. Well, she's in that, so when I see her, I think Ragnarok.
They talk for a little bit. And
question, how old is she? Because she's saying some things that don't make sense to me.
Yeah, I was wondering that myself because she pinpointed like just about how old Lan was when he left.
When Malkier was destroyed or something like that, right? But she remembers it because she was older. But I'm like, ma'am,
how old? Because you don't look like you're that much older than him.
Like, what do you mean?
What part of the weave is weaving you to make you look like that?
I thought that too. I was like, how old were you when you came across those mountains?
Because to me, a baby is like 2 and under, right? That's a baby to me. And she said that did she say she was a teenager?
Yeah.
Or did she,
I believe she said she was a teenager. Lan, I think, was only like 5 or 6.
She was talking about going to the parties and what people did after the parties, and you shouldn't be doing that.
How do you know that? That's what I'm okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one that was side eyeing her for a little bit. Okay.
Because now she's like, now you're here, and then we can go ahead and rebuild Malkier together with your peen in my machine.
As long as one stands, then the kingdom still stands. I'm like, ma'am, hold on.
That's not how that works.
Like you know what his job is, right? Like that's like a lifelong commitment, right? I'm
like, but that's like that's family with family. And family.
Lan was a baby. She was a young child. That may be what it was in the books, but she did say she was a young child in that episode.
Unless they letting the kids run out and do the things, which they could, ages and such. But I was just wondering,
depending on how their people were.
She was old enough
it seemed like she remember. Was exactly. Yeah, like she's giving him details about what was happening there. So I don't know. It's tricky for me. I don't think she's a wise one, but she is like wise one adjacent.
I don't know what she is. She's just be walking around trying to get to jump on land.
She's like a spear maiden to me. That's all she looks like.
Yeah, and land I think she's a spear maiden to Nynaeve. Like, get out of here.
Right. It is funny though because she very much comes off giving the air of, hey, let's get down. And Lan just, he takes it in stride. He doesn't really react, but the little bit of reaction he gets is uncomfortable. Yeah, like, she's like, okay, like I want to talk to you, but can you not do that other stuff? Okay, my boo is over there across the waist on the other side. I'm going back to her eventually.
It's like he smells stank coochie. Like coochie stank. I hear you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
No, thank you.
Every time you see her with Lan, I say, Nynaeve, look, let Nynaeve come around the corner real quick one time. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Listen,
power will work easily at that moment in time.
Is my man now. That's my man. Listen, I love me some Lan, but if I had to choose, you better give me that desert man. You better give me my But I just like how everybody looks good. So
that's what Meeks was saying just now. Like, yeah, the age for us may seem young, but yeah, that age, that's what they did.
Okay, because I'm like,
word, Monkey. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Being conflicted. Like I could see that being damaging mentally if you're not prepared for it. But at the same time, I will say that there are enough
culture,
adults out here that could have used some instruction, right? And then they get to a certain age, and y'all been lying to them, so they out here acting like they acting. And we gotta realign and be like, but
we have to realign and put all that extra work in.
But that's not. See,
This is why I love my ladies.
We just
I love having these conversations.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
like, I'm thirsty,
and that goes the exact same for folks on my rainbow side of the fence too. It's the exact same thing.
So I can't.
Yeah,
the lies, the lies,
the lies, the treachery. There should be jail time associated with some of this because y'all don't fill some of these heads up way too high. Okay, now we got to deal with Yeah,
like maybe if y'all would have corrected and did the work in the better learning years,
he can be on art. He's fine. I know my man is on art,
but
I know my man for real.
Like Helena said though, yeah, he is much younger than Moraine. That is for sure. Moraine is like 80 or something, is she?
You're right.
Yeah, I think Honeybee was asking if Lan was 80. No, I think Moraine is the one that's up in the years.
Because even what's her name? Sister Strong, she's older.
Yeah. She's like a good century or two now.
Sister Strong Jaw is over 100 years old for sure.
Yeah. And she has some moments coming up in the next episode that I definitely have thoughts on. Lan is in his 40s. Okay. The answer is 107. Yeah, I knew it was at least a century. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And hey, Arosa.
She old.
Glad you can make it.
That is old.
It is. I mean, for them, is that really that old? It's kind of like the old Gare. Homie is like what 70, and they look at him like he's a teenager. Oh yeah, the age thing in the Wheel of Time is wild.
Yeah, people stay around for a long time.
Yes, very, very long time, indeed.
So again, then if Lan is in his 80s, because when did Mafia fall? You know, if Lan is 80, then that means that woman is older than that.
It's way, that's what I'm saying. There's something up with her.
I don't know.
There's something up with her. I don't think she's a really dark friend, but something's there that
blinking
she's
in
not
Lan's
telling
direction. Lan's eating his food. You know, you eat this pussy. And he's like, I'm just trying to enjoy this meal. Thank you so much.
She hands him the little grub bug thing.
I'm just trying.
And he's like, "Oh, thanks. I'm just trying to sit here and enjoy the meal. You know, maybe have some nice conversation. We'll need to talk about
trust her either.
Clothes coming off or anything. Yeah, there's something up with her. She is way too focused on making babies with this man. I don't trust the trollop.
Listen, I knew. But isn't this a part of the episode when Egwene starts actually dream walking?
She starts doing the full dream walker thing. And also this begins my beef with Rand, because when they pull her away from the dinner to get started, he has this longing look at her, like, "Oh, you going away?
I'm
again?
busy,
okay. Boy. If you supposed to be training with Avienda, okay? What the fuck is you even needing? You don't need her right now. Go get your damn Jedi training started, please. Thanks.
I'm busy.
This fucking boy. Anyways, yes, back to the dream walking.
Busy.
Where is it? Wait. Damn it, lost my spot in the notes.
So don't they initially show her how to get there, and then they let her.
Oh, wait, didn't we go over that?
No, this is the second part of that. Like this, don't they? Because they have to find out that she's being chased by the Forsaken, because she didn't say anything the first time, right? She just jumped out, and they said, "Why were you scared?" And she was like, "Nothing." And then the second time, didn't she say something about being chased by a lady, or they saw it, or they were pushed out?
They told her they got her in Teleron Riyadh, and they were like, "Okay," like she put the armor on. They were like, "You got the armor on because you feel like you need to be safe, so you need to chill out and just relax. You know, whatever you believe is in here." And so she relaxed, and when she relaxed, she ended up on the streets of Tar Valon. And when she ended up on the streets of Tar Valon, Lanfear started choking that body out, and then the ding from the bronze thing fell out of the whatever the candle. She jumped up, and when she jumped up, they were both looking at her. They were like, "Girl,"
they were like, "Oh, she's being traced by one of the shadow souls."
What? Why?
And she was like, "What's a shadow soul?" And she was like, "The Forsaken." And she was like,
"Let's call it the Forsaken." She was like, "Fuck."
Damn it.
Like,
what? What? Why?
And this is why Egwene needs that training. And it's a good thing that she didn't stay at the tower, because they would not be able to train her on this. Lanfear would have been flayed her if she was still at the tower.
Been skipping around with her like I got man. Rand's my man.
Literally fucking Lanfear starts fucking with her so heavy in the dream world. It's comical. I feel bad for her, but it's also comical to watch Lanfear move sometimes.
Child, she's like, we have so many things to do, and I'm just trying to build.
Egwene has her own hobbies and her own path.
Excuse me while I go fuck with this bitch. I'll be right back, honey.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. Just hold that thought. I'll be right back. I'm
see you in a second. She's in two places at once. Have y'all noticed that? She's dead behind in two places at once, just screwing with, like, what is wrong with my whole thing is, what is wrong with you? Like, that is some real petty Betty, like, That girl didn't do nothing to you.
That's what it
Get
is.
out of here.
That's exactly what it is. She is
You're
so
automatically winning.
She wants Rand. And like Moraine said that is the number one thing. She don't care about the dark. She just is there for the power she gets. She wants him. She will not, more specifically, she wants Luz. She is still
Your
stuck
QG
on
has him in a chokehold. You have him. He's not dreaming about Egwene. He's dreaming about you and your QG. Okay?
That's not enough. No,
he's dreaming about you and your QG. You won.
He can't even go and do the Dragon Reborn things that he's supposed to be doing. Nope. He needs to be up under her skirt all the time, every time. That's it.
That's what he's trying to be. So y'all working together in that. You don't have to bother her. You don't have to fuck with Egwene.
Because but she knows what it is to be with him like that. So she has to snuff that out. You can't be walking around here knowing what he feel like. No. How dare she?
I can't. Like,
no. Lanfear wants every possession of him.
29 years old now.
It doesn't matter.
She is superior.
She's still petty. But she's still petty.
Superior QG work. Okay.
Lanfear is like I have ADHD. I can fuck with two people at the same time in two different ways, and I'm still making my groceries list. Yes.
Come on.
100%.
He like grapes. My baby like grapes. Put that on the list.
I just look. I'm never fully team villain, but look, I will give props where props are due. Lanfear got it. She got it.
She's so good. Like she's really good. She's really good.
She is. She's a very compelling character.
I'm not mad at her. But then here's my favorite part about this whole entire thing. They literally just taught Egwene, right, how to like walk through the dreams and how to control it and be in charge of it, right? And what does Moraine do? You finish? Okay. Let's go somewhere. My girl, grab a pillow and a blanket. Bitch, I need you. Let's go. Like, she couldn't even get past.
I have a message that I need to send. I don't got time to travel halfway around the world to get it over there. I need you to dream walk me over here real quick. Please and thanks.
Hurry up.
And Egwene is like, well, I mean, I've only had like 2 lessons, but okay, that's good enough. You can do more than me. Let's go.
So you can jump in and jump out. That's all I need you to do. Jump in for me.
Yep, just get me over there, and I'll get myself out. Just get me there, and I got my ride home. I'll do that.
Exactly.
And she does, and I do like that part. I like that part that she was able to do that. But it was so sad though, because she gives Siwan the message, hey, if you motherfuckers don't bend the knee, we're all gonna die. Whatever we're trying to do to beat the dark, we'll die. If you try to collar him. Stop it. We need him, and you all need to be on his team.
Natural selection, you're correct. You're correct.
What'd she say?
You're correct.
Get up
You're correct.
Right. Yeah. Let me hold that real quick. Let me send this message to my boo real quick.
Exactly.
And we get the talk that did need to happen between Siwan and Moraine, and it.
But she doesn't
everything
tell her
that I thought it was going to be. She doesn't tell her
everything. I feel like she needs to know everything.
Yeah, and Moraine holds back on something. Yeah, the only thing she said, I've seen and been through the rings, and I know 2 truths. If the White Tower doesn't bend the knee to Randall Thor, we're all gonna die. The dark will win. And then she turns and walks away. And I'm like, hold on, wait, you said 2 things. What, ma'am? But Siwan, she's not even worried about that other thing. She's like, hey, baby, no, we need to talk about this. And they do. And it's a talk that they needed to have. And it was very sad. And, Moraine's like, yo, we can't go back. I get it. I know why you did what you did. I would have done the same thing. I probably would have been worse because she is a hell of a lot more cutthroat than Swan is. So she gets it. And Swan's like, well, okay, well, why are you still punishing me then? Boo, can we talk?
No punishment. Like, we can't go back. Like, I get it, but
we can't go back. Not in this turn of the wheel.
It's got to break.
And Swan, does not miss a beat. You know what? Then I will find you in the next turn.
Exactly.
And I will be there waiting every time. I'm like,
to break. Because I feel like also if she doesn't, they care about each other so much that if she doesn't cut it off right now, when it comes down to the get down and whatever happens that she might need to sacrifice herself,
she's gonna falter.
Yeah, she's not going to do it. So I like the idea that she's like, listen, it's broken.
Yeah, and she understands, right? She knows that she's going to die. So she's not about to trap Swen and keep holding her in this relationship where she could branch off and be happy somewhere else doing something else if she ever leaves the Emlyn seat before she dies. Moraine isn't going to hold her on that. And that's love. And I truly do love their relationship. I think they are, even though we didn't see them together too much, I think their feelings were strongly enough shown throughout all the seasons that we know how heavy that was. And I think that hurt both of them. But it's still, it's all in the turn of the wheel. And this is what's meant for them in this turn.
I will see you next lifetime.
See you next, literally, I will see you next lifetime.
Erica could do it.
I will find you then. And then we'll just do this all over again if we have to. Maybe make a couple different moves so we don't get to hear.
But this is my favorite part of the whole entire episode. I hollered, I screamed, I scrumped, I scramped, if you will. Egwene was like, "Oh, look at them! They are so together and cute. What's happening over here? Let me go check them over here."
Oh shit!
I'm like, oh my gosh! Look at Elaine, her being so
she
cute.
Goes and sees everybody.
And then she goes to Matt, and Matt is talking to his sister and his mom, like, "Look, Mom, blew the horn." And she's like, "That's
proud
my boy."
Of you. You
Parent
did
is like, "I'm
did
working."
That, baby. Parent has Hopper and Fail. For a second, did y'all catch the tea that I thought I saw when she looked at Fail for a second before she was accepted it?
She was like, "Who's this?"
She's like, "Wait, who? Oh, you know what? Okay, no, he happy. I don't know who she is, but he looked happy, and I love that."
She was like, "Hey!"
And then she should have just went back home. She should have went back home instead of worry about Rand's crusty ass.
I was hollering. I was hollering.
Yes,
I tell you, I was like, wait a minute, what's she finna see? Because Lanfear don't care.
Lanfear came. I think she felt her the moment she stepped foot over there. We saw the hand come up
on his lap and just talking to
and looked right in her face, stroking his hair.
No, but can we talk about the fact that the hand came up?
Yes.
So where was your hand? Where was your face? Where was your body at? When you reached your hand,
we didn't see the outline of her at all. So
listen, okay, all I'm gonna say is she wasn't sitting on that lap, and that's all I have to say about that. Lanfear out here, like, I'm gonna show you the age of legends. Let me show you a legend.
The horn.
There was something in his lap, but it was not her body. And it was a part of it, but
rolling. Rolling. But still.
Yes, she was. You know she was. Yes, she was.
Listen. They wouldn't do that to us, but we're gonna do that to us because we know what she had really had to do.
I feel like they put that in specifically for us because they know we were gonna clock that exactly the way we just did.
Listen, and the way she was like, that bitch.
Like, where your legs at? Why you not sitting?
Like, oh, is this the man that you thought she was gonna be rolling here with? You thought she was gonna take him from me, bitch?
She was like,
And she just screamed like, "Oh no, nightmare!"
Like, and what did you learn? You learned a very valuable lesson. Stop hopping in people's dreams.
Stop hopping in dreams like that.
Friend,
come on.
Or at least learn how to better protect yourself. I think that Nynaeve and Perrin had an inkling of seeing her watching them, but the vision wasn't clear enough once they started looking over in her direction that's when she would dream hop out. So, and we're going to talk about Nynaeve and her extra senses also. That's coming up in the next episode.
Listen, I didn't know that was their rock, but that's even funnier.
It is. That's where we saw them in like episode 1 or 2, like in the very beginning of the season. That's where she was like, "I want to be wisdom," or whatever.
She was like,
that is why she was as petty as she was because remember what she said when she first came up there when it was just her and Rand. I thought I'd find you here. You've never been here. No, but you have. So that means that I have. And she very specifically, pointedly looked Egwene dead in her eye, doing the things she was doing, specifically
so
for
dirty,
the meaning
bro.
of that place to them. I love the petty that is Lanfear.
My whole thing is, I'm gonna just be real. Like, why couldn't y'all show us the confrontation? Because Rand clearly heard you scream. Because the next time, when they have their encounter again, he's like, Egwene, let me explain. Like, you already know.
What did you think you were hearing there, Rand?
Fighting.
You thought just some random person was screaming? I think you know
No,
what
he
she
was
sounds like
aware.
when she screams, Rand.
He
At least I
was
hope you do.
Because in the next episode, when they talk, you see he knew it was her.
Yeah.
He knew it was her.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, why not just
And he
show
goes
us?
into denial, like, no, I didn't know that's what she was doing. No, she wouldn't do that. Boy. Hey,
She's
Rand,
evil.
let me talk to you.
Yeah,
You know exactly
evil.
what she is, and you still sticking your dick in crazy. We told you not to do that.
No, that's a trait. That's a male trait, actually.
That is.
That is
I don't
a
know
male
why.
trait.
It makes no sense.
Bruh.
It makes no sense. And then
That's
they
a male
got
trait.
shocked when that crazy.
You don't think he heard anything? I don't know. I think he did. He didn't turn to look, but I think he heard her.
I think he heard it, and the reason why is because at the end of episode 6, and we're going to get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they have their interaction before the attack happens or whatever, right? We see when she comes in, he's sitting there looking like a man and got caught. He's just sitting there like, she walked in and he's like, Egwene, let me say what I need to say first. Like,
and this is fresh after he tries to gaslight her like it's her fault,
baby,
for having other shit to go do.
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I love you.
he was already where he was before he started the whole skill. He was already looking sad, and he was like, "Egwene." Like,
and he's lying to himself even more than he's covering shit up to Egwene. He's trying to make himself believe that no, Lanfear would not do that. But yes, Rand, she would.
Child.
What the hell do you mean? She's been stalking you for how long? Literally like 5 lifetimes.
He might not have seen her. She might have got pushed out the dream or whatever else. But the way he was looking when Egwene returned to that room in episode 6, and he was like, Egwene, he already knew, y'all. That's why he could talk like that. Not like, what did you see? He was already like, look, all right, let me cop a plea. Let me look, okay? Look.
I will say, I think Lanfear would have wanted to cover that up, which is why I don't think she allowed him to even turn around. But I still think, I agree with Lady D, I still think that he heard her scream.
Hello, JD.
What's good, bruv?
But yeah.
I mean, but yeah, we'll never know. We'll see how that goes, because yeah, that is going to be an ongoing situation.
Petty.
And how that goes.
Yeah.
Hey, Honey D, exactly. Trash.
Wait,
Garbage.
wait, damn it. The banner. Just because I heard it, there be the baby.
Garbage. She knows
the baby sounds. She was like, yeah, let me tell y'all my thoughts on Lanfear real quick.
Trash. Achoo, trash.
Oh no, Lady D, it says something in your device is disconnected.
They don't like her.
They never let us have like the
they don't. They like
it's
it's enough. Enough time. Off. Enough.
I mean, at least they allow her to come in though. I can't even show my face. Like if both of y'all were on screen, it would be fine.
That is true.
But let me turn my camera off. Nope.
Don't do it.
Stream over.
Don't do it.
No, I'm not. Yeah,
right.
we're not gonna we're not gonna test fate at all.
19
Okay, so what'd you say, D?
Nothing. I was laughing because it does hate me.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Okay. The last thing,
because we finished.
Yeah,
with
what's our rating? What's our rating for 5? What are we rating that on?
I'm gonna say Pikachu faces because that.
yeah, Pikachu faces. Oh yeah, that was good.
Okay, I'm going to give it a solid 8.75 out of 10 Pikachu faces. Yes. Okay, I enjoyed those aspects. I really enjoyed Petty Lanfear.
Come on.
And yeah, just and the cuteness of Avienda and Elaine will forever be strong with me. So I love it. B, what you got?
I will give this 6 out of 10 Pikachu faces.
Okay.
I enjoyed Alstera. I enjoyed, it's not fair, right? Because you see so many episodes after. So now I'm like, that rate, it probably would have been like a 7 or something. But Knowing what we know now. Nah, that's like a 6 because it's a nice little build up. Everything seems cool. You know, Rand got caught literally with his pants down in the dream world. Sucks for him. Sucks for Egwene. Right? So,
Show your
okay,
way, honey
there you
D.
go. 6, I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
See, I'm in the middle with y'all. I'm gonna give that a 7 Pikachu faces because I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything. I did. I really got a kick out of the end. But I'm gonna need some communication to happen. I know it's not gonna, but I need it.
The communication is so whack. Yo, light blended food. Hello, 9.5 out of 10 seasick buckets. Okay, I feel
chunky.
that.
That's chunky. That's donkeys.
We already know you give it a meh. That I feel like that's higher praise than you even want to give it.
That's chunky.
Yeah. It does still fit though. It does still fit.
But I am seeing a lot of 8 out of 10s.
Yep. Most everyone is 8 out of 10. And we got the light blinded coming in with the high 9.5.
Seasick
all right,
buckets are diabolical. Seasick buckets are diabolical, like
clam chowder buckets. Oh man. Well, yeah, we get into episode 6. Oh, you know what? That just made me think of freaking Softly in the Shadows and the nonsense with food.
Girl,
yo, she is a petty Betty. Ooh, she's the pettiest of Betties.
Like, I understand why you chomping on the silks and stuff. That's your thing. You
I don't mind her chomping on the silks.
Like soft shit. But why are you eating the food and spitting it back in there? Are you trying to put a spell on somebody? You can do something. You don't have to do that. Ew.
That's nasty. She ripping all the panties, chewing up all the food, spitting in the teeth. Oh man, you can't.
And did you notice that I haven't seen this on any other Forsaken but her, unless I've just missed it. She has them black fingertips like Wanda and Agatha.
I don't want it.
And I'm wondering why she has that.
I think that was the title of the episode. Somebody get her. That's what I titled it. Somebody get her.
Somebody come get her. Somebody come get her.
Bruh, I just I understood her diving into the silks and whatnot, but the food.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Listen,
get your face on
petty. Ooh, petty.
No, thank you.
Yeah, nope. But but I'm sorry, that just jumped into my brain.
Listen, I blocked it out. I didn't know what episode happened, and I was like, okay, good.
Yeah, it's this one. No, it's this one. No, you didn't miss it. But we do start off with Baby Sister Strongjaw, and I, for this whole sequence, everything that Leandra did, that baby Leandra did, I stand.
Do it again.
I wish she would have taken the whole fucking house out then.
Do it again.
Because we see her just after childbirth in a fucking stone room by herself. She had to deal with that by herself, and she'll look like she's any older than 12 or 13, maybe.
Yeah.
And this old nasty ass gonna come in there like, oh,
that's why
he has your whore's face.
That's why you
take him away. Drown him. No, the fuck you not. And for a hot second, she was pissed off herself. She wasn't feeling it, but then she was like, no. You my boo.
It's just
I just gave you a name, and then here this asshole come in. No, I feel like she did worse. I think she killed him too quickly.
No, I think I'm trying to get the hell out of here. Good. I would have lit something on fire for me personally. I'm a proponent of fire.
Fuck that man. Fuck that whole place. Ew.
She should have taken the gold coins with her.
Yeah, she should have looted them. She should have definitely looted them and taken all the money.
She's a baby. She didn't know nothing. All she knew was she needed to leave the house and try to get out the city. So she's begging on the street, "Hey, please help me." She didn't even take time to wipe the blood off, and she didn't know any better. You know, she's a baby.
Did y'all notice that when he came in a room, there was another room behind hers? Like when you look out of the door, there's another door that has the same exact door as hers. So that's clearly a hallway with doors on either side. So there are other rooms, with other women in it. When he came in with that nasty robe, exactly, Honeybee, I was just like,
just
You need to pull a Detective Stabler.
Just
oh
gross.
my gosh.
When he was in Oz, he bit that penis and threw it. He did it. He did.
Yeah, Helena. When you come in, on shameless plug, if you go to my channel, I did a breakdown of the preview, and in the preview, I lightened up the scene, and you can see it. There's a door. That's a hallway. There are doors on either side of that hallway. He was like trafficking. It was messed up what they put in the show. That was messed. I'm not sure how it is in the book, but the show was gross, man.
CostumeCo is a very disgusting place. Yeah. Like for a hot second, you might want to think of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Port Royal is what I thought about.
No, not Port Royal.
The other place I know what you're talking about.
It starts with a T, I think. Tortuga. Yeah, that's what I first thought of. But I was like, nah, no shit like this was going on in Tortuga, or at least if it was, that's not what they built the whole town on.
During transatlantic slavery, probably, yeah. But
fair enough.
Afterwards,
Lady Starfall. But yeah, just ew. I feel like she should have just burnt the whole fucking town and rolled out on a boat.
Yeah, but instead, because people were treating her when she got out of there.
Oh, you did it to yourself. Figure it out.
They didn't even
what?
They didn't even bat an eye at her, except to say, "Get the fuck out my way."
Someone was like, "Bitch, you did that to yourself. You should have. That's your fault." I was like,
"Oh well, too bad. You should maybe you should have taken a shower first before you came out here." Ew. Look at you, looking like a little grunt. Gross.
I'd be like, I killed 2 people coming out here, right?
Right.
Like I killed 2 people, right? Say something else.
She should have killed more.
Say something else.
She should have killed more.
Say it again. Say it one more time. More time. Repeat it for me, please. So that I may kill you.
She's weak by that point, and at that age, that was probably the first time she's ever used her power, and she was already weak from childbirth. She passes out by that statue. Well, the remnants of what that statue was. And then we see who comes to save her. She comes out the ether like, hey, okay, you need some help.
Confusion for me. So he was out before. So when was I'm confused at that?
He has a thing where like every so many centuries or so, he actually is able to leave his prison for like 40 years or 40 months, something like that. He's able to leave, but then he has to go back in, or maybe it's on time where he gets sucked back in. But yeah, so that within that time frame, one of those times when he was out, that's when he found her, and she's been in his clutches for that long, which is why it makes sense now. Her mindset. So now I get why she's so staunchly on that side. She's still on the wrong side, but I understand how he's been working on her mind and has enthralled her from a very young, impressionable age.
Check out what Helena and Light Blinded Fool. And you know what? That makes sense because we see her fall asleep at the statue. So I thought this was him being able to, because the seal is slipped. But if he's able to touch the dream world,
because we know he can touch.
He could have still been in the seal. He could have still been whatever, I guess, or the half seal, because it's like not all the pages, like not all the way sealed or something. So
because he comes to her after she passes out. So yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, that does make sense. Okay,
yeah, he's not all the way locked down, honey. Yeah. There are moments where he can slip out, but then he gets sucked back in. Yeah.
Okay. See, I just be asking questions.
There's a lot. There is a lot. You know, we ask questions as we go to a certain point, so we don't spoil ourselves with like full book info. But yeah, it's some of it is hard to follow. I think at the beginning they weren't as solid, I feel, as they are now. They're getting better at how they handle some of the storylines. But yeah, it does bounce around a lot.
But yeah, so we see that flashback, and then don't we go into her dreaming? Because she's like sitting on the what's it called? She's sitting on the ambulance seat.
That's a little later. That's a little later when she's talking to
that is it. That is it. The next thing happens.
Does it go into that?
Yeah, after she gets,
you're right.
After she gets visited by Ishii and he takes her hand. The next scene is her in her dream as Amelin T. Clearly, that's what she was dreaming about.
Yeah, we know that, bitch.
Lanfear is
yeah.
there.
The Lanfear's
And
trash
Lanfear
ass
comes
pop
in
up.
like, "Oh, girl, where you been?
Did you do that thing I did? Did you do that thing I told you to do?
Did you handle that? You sure?"
Has
Peep
anyone
game,
seen
cause
Harvey Birdman? Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
No.
There is I
No.
think it's an elephant. Oh no, it's a hippo. There's a hippo that walks around the office asking random people, "Did you get that thing I sent you? Did you get that thing I sent you?" That's what Lanfear was like. Lanfear was like, "Did you do that thing I asked you to do? Did you do that thing I asked you to do?" No, one more time.
And
Did you do that thing I asked you to do?
Yeah,
Okay, so
she taunts her. She taunts her a little bit. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of hard to seem like you actually bow down to somebody when you're sitting on that seat." And she again, because Lanfear throws shade just as well as Lady Chris does, and just reads her down
and flips her and puts her on the seat, kissing her feet. Like, that's where you technically need to be.
Think
not on
that you're trying to play us against each other. It's not gonna go well for you, okay? Now, homeboy Raven, he's about to make a move, and I need you to be watching because I guarantee you, he got one of your people.
Yeah,
and she's all like, "No, my people are loyal to me, and I'm loyal to you."
Really?
No, bitch. Look, listen to what I'm telling you.
Really?
Y'all are way too valuable in the game. He's not gonna let all of y'all just roll around, and he's not gonna have a piece. Somebody is gonna be in there. Somebody is talking that thinks they're smarter than you and thinks they can move better than you. And I had one name that automatically popped in my brain as she said it, and it was confirmed.
Yeah, exactly.
The next time.
Exactly.
And it made nothing but sense to me that it would be that person.
Playing too much.
Yeah. We don't get to her just yet. We cut back to I call it the Tanchiko project. Is what I put in my notes. And this is where everybody is coming together. They make their plan, mount up and move out. Everybody has their costumes on. They know what role they're supposed to be playing. And they gonna do what they do.
I think you're skipping.
No, they hopped in between the scenes. They showed that little team up with them leaving. Then it went back to Egwene, and then it jumped back to them after we see Perrin and Alana talking. They skipped like three scenes in different places back to back to back.
Okay, so that's what I have. Okay.
Yeah, it's after that. Yeah, they touch in with the wise ladies. They're trying to tell Egwene, "Yo, get a hold of yourself. Whatever you think is going to happen in there, you control that. So be wiser." Lanfear goes and sees Moraine for a hot second, and I think she tried to pull the same thing with Moraine that she did with Leandrin, and it didn't work. Moraine just looked at her like, "Bitch."
She's just like,
okay. She just looked at her and smiled her and let her talk her shit and like, okay, I'm gonna go back over here now. Bye.
Bitch,
And it's worth noting that the first thing Lanfear says is, "Oh, you've been hiding. What you been doing? Doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing? What you mean?
Minding my business."
Yeah. Said Tanchiko Repo.
Come on.
Yes, we are gonna get back to Tanchiko. There's two swell scenes.
There's so much here.
Lanfear does her thing with Moraine. Then we jump back to Perrin, and this is after that first initial fight. They want Alana to come and heal Perrin, and Alana can't do shit because she's got arrows.
Yeah,
only her. Also,
she arrowed the fuck up.
She feels like she's on death's doorstep. So they're trying to get all that together. The wisdom puts a poultice on what's his name to help on Perrin to help him heal. And then from there, we leave Two Rivers again and cut back to Tanchiko. And this is where Matt, while they're sitting there on the mission, he's looking at something, he's trying to negotiate, and then he hears some tones, some singing is going on. And we get back to the homie, the Gleeman is back. And he takes one look at Matt like, "Nope.
No.
I don't know what the fuck you got going on, boy, but get the fuck away from me right now."
No, we're closed. Closed for business. Get your face out of my face.
He said, nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't know what you and the fucking daughter heir are doing here. Yeah. What game y'all playing? I don't care. I'm not in it.
I just love how he knows everything. And he's like, bro, don't. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it. My name is Sean, and that's on y'all. Like, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't need it.
Yeah. It was fun seeing him come back. And yeah, I love that initial interaction that they both had. And it does cut back to Min and Nynaeve because, you know, they're on their side quest of the Tanchiko trip. And the two drinks that Min comes up with, she puts both of them in front of Nynaeve.
Booty.
And Nynaeve was like, what? She's like, no, look.
She's like, yeah, girl. Okay, drink.
Need to loosen up. Both of these is for you.
You learned.
And she takes one and it looks gross. It probably tastes like wildfire on crack.
But at least she shot it.
She doesn't drink.
People be trying to sip drinks. Like,
she
you don't
did.
sip
She
a
did.
shot.
She gulped.
You gotta guzzle and gulp it.
She took it.
You can't sip nasty shit.
But it's still gonna hit your throat on the way down. It looked like she was gonna. It looked like she was gonna vomit again.
Light blinded fool, you correct. She's like, you need to loosen up and stop looking like that. She's like, this is my face.
And Min, because Min is always ready with a good clapback, was like, oh damn, it's a shame that you didn't actually stay with the Aes Sedai. Such a missed opportunity.
Wow, the face. But I did like the fact that they were talking and loosening up a bit. It was just nice to see her have a little bit of fun, even though immediately she was
just a little. Right, and it was gone 2 seconds later, and Min saw it again. I was like, all right, well, that was fun.
Yep, and
like, come on, Nynaeve, come on. This is why you got that blockage in the power, ma'am. Like all of your muscles are cramped together.
She's very tense. Like you gotta relax.
You gotta chill for a little bit. Right, and she does end up being a fun drunk. Like, girl, just sit down and have a laugh sometimes.
Even Min was like, my powers aren't powering, and she relaxed, and her power started to power. You know what I'm saying? She started to see shit because she was complaining about not being able to see nothing, and she saw something. And she went, "Ooh,
oh,
time out.
Hey,
dude,
hey, friend. Did you just meet some pretty girl? Like had a little flower in her hair, right? Yo,
like a little stripe, like bitch.
You gonna marry that girl? You should like go and talk to her immediately. But I don't even really know her. I just be seeing her sometimes because she be over there by the big. It's like, oh, she got money too, bro. Look at you. Come on, go and get that. And you know what?
Amazing.
First one's on me. If you talk to any of your friends and they need to know something, tell them come see me. I got you.
Oh my gosh, so amazing. And Nynaeve was like, "Oh my gosh, is he really going to marry her?" She was like, "Girl, no,
like, no, she gonna kill him. He's gonna try, and she's gonna look at him and say, nah, kill him and rob him, and that's gonna be the end of him."
Like, nah.
And Nynaeve for a minute is just stuck. Like, what the? Look, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, Nynaeve. Okay,
you got the information.
Y'all on a mission. You know how are you gonna get the side quest going?
They were talking, and they said Leandra's name out loud, and somebody else was like,
the old man that's been ear hustling.
That leech.
Turn around like, oh wait, you said Leandrin? Yeah, I know her. Like, oh, you know her? I heard that it was a massacre up across the street, down the way over there. And what the rumor is that Leandrin did it. Like her ghost came back.
Her ghost came back
because this is a very old man. This is a very old man that remembers her from 100 years ago. And he doesn't have any power or anything. He literally is just a surviving old grizzled dude sitting there trying to get a drink. And they oblige him. Hey, let me get you a pint. Here, come on, tell us a little bit more about Leandrin. You said she was at who house?
Where? Down there? What time? Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I think they were lucky getting that information because
they were
whatever they were doing really wasn't working that well.
But it's the same with for me. I didn't realize it. I had to watch it a couple of times. It was the same with Matt. How he was just like talking to people and like
he was bombing out a little bit
from
too,
place to place, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I just need you to find this one thing for me. Just find this thing." And they were like, "Yeah, we'll find it for you." And I was like, "They're awfully agreeable."
Right, like Matt, you don't think maybe you're asking about? I think he was being a little overzealous in how he was saying. Don't you have like maybe a little bracelet or something to go with that collar thing that I showed you? Like, bruh, ain't you supposed to be inconspicuous? It's like you running around having this picture of you with the horn being held up. Then someone have to tell you, hey, put that shit in your bag and shut up talking about it.
But for him, I feel like he made them do it. If that makes sense. Like I was watching it and I was like,
think so?
I feel like he had told him. Them? Yeah, that's what I think. I think he did. I think he was like, hey, why don't you just go find this for me? And I'm like, you know what?
I haven't read all of the book, but in the third book, like after he gets like, you know, his memory or whatever else, he starts saying like this roll the dice thing in the old tongue, and he's extremely lucky, like mutant domino level of lucky. Like,
okay.
Yes, people are standing on the side. There you go. Like he is like people trying to kill him, and he's able to kill them by jumping off of a bridge or something like that and landing on them. Like he's incredibly lucky. Like that is his thing. He even went
that's
to go
his
gamble.
special trait.
Yeah, like he went to go gamble, and every time he rolled the dice, he won. Type of lucky.
Okay.
So I think that
the power
is
of luck. All right.
The Taverin. Yeah, there you go. Matt is Taverin,
and that's very cool.
Lucky. So they impact the pattern, but on top of that, he's very, very lucky.
Because I'm like, there is no way some random dude you asked to go find something, he found it. I'm like,
and here it is right away. Like, oh shit! Like,
sir. See, I thought that he had compelled him to do it, but this, I can see the
that fits even more. Right, he's basically Domino. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yep. And if you don't get the Domino reference, that's a reference to a Marvel character who her superpower is luck. Played by Zazie Beetz in Deadpool, if I remember correctly.
But we also get the best song in the world, by the way. Because I was like, oh, people are dancing. What are they doing this for? And I was like, oh.
Hold on. Public service announcement. I get it. It's not for everyone. You can complain, but do not harsh everyone's mellow. We could all still conversate without yelling about it. What's going on, Haymaker?
Why did you do that? Or maybe if I just put my straw down. Oops.
What are you having? Cup malfunctions?
Listen, I was like, oh, my cup is empty, but I'm shaking it and I'm like, it's like half a cup down here. Like, I can't reach it. Yeah, I knew there was some water in here.
Nope. See? There you go.
I was like, I know there's some fucking water in this bitch. Here at. But yeah, the best song in the world, which I thought was really funny. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, because Elaine gets snatched up because somebody recognizes her. And this is right when Matt and the Gleeman get back inside. And the Gleeman, because, you know, Tom's going to do his thing. He jumps in immediately. He's like, oh, damn it. Girl, you over here playing this damn game again. And for a second, she looks like she's about to slip up, but she catches the tea. And she plays into
doing it. It's fun.
How look at me. How dare I not try to play that? Okay. And they very specifically crafted this scene specifically to give that actress a reason to sing. And Sierra, she has a voice. And yeah, they make her prove that she's actually the apprentice to a Gleeman, and she proves it without the shadow of a doubt.
What's funny is that she's singing the song, but she didn't know what the hell they were talking about until she saw the women dancing, and she went.
She was like, "Oh, okay."
And if you watch her face, there's a few times before this that has happened, but she catches it quick and then she course corrects, which I feel like that's a minor superpower for her.
She was like, "I'm gonna sing the song, and people are touching their breasts. Why are people touching the hills?"
Ow!
Tenchico.
Got
hills. Got it. The hills.
They're famous
of Tenchico, and they make you stay. Titties.
Yes.
Titties.
1 isn't enough, and 3 is too many. I got it. I got it.
Yeah. Titties. Breasticles.
Titties.
Come on, titties. Absolutely. Titties.
It's Meeks' fault. Every time something on the screen comes up with that, I hear her singing in my brain.
Sing it. Titties. Every single time.
Yep. Ass.
Every time. Single time. But I mean, the song did what it's supposed to do. It distracted everybody.
Yeah, it did, and it bought into that lie that Tom gave them, and she was able to get back undercover because she was about to be snatched up. That dude did actually know who the fuck he was. Mm-hmm.
Listen, this is the wrong place to be playing. They was gonna snatch that ass all the way up.
Yep. And what did Min tell them as soon as they got off the boat? Hear me. Do not be fucking around. This is not a joke. This is dangerous. You think you've seen dangerous before? No. This here. Don't do it.
Really don't care.
At all.
Like,
so
really
let's
don't
see.
care. I want you to understand that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is where we go back to where we see Leandrin running up on Naomi and starts talking about her. You know, I just went to see the little girl that she had did the thing with at a couple episodes ago. And it's like, can you do like a more specific type of weave when you do that? Like, can you search for specific things? And and I don't understand how Naomi did not see what Leandrin was thinking, because
she never cared anything about what you did.
She's not covering up that she has ill intent towards you. At least I didn't think she was.
I just felt like she never cared about what none of y'all did, except for when it came to finding the other bracelet. Like, she didn't care. She didn't care how you did what you did. She just wanted it done. So now she's asking you how you do what you do. I'd be like,
exactly. Why does she need specifics on that? Why? Because she's about to get rid of you, but she still needs your weave.
Like, show me how to do that one thing so I can do it, so I can get rid of you. I don't want you here no more. Mm-hmm. Negatory ghostwriter.
Yeah, you're correct. Light blinded fool. Mm-hmm.
And she got her ass the hell out of there too.
Just quickly. She let her play here for a little bit, and then I think there's a couple other things that happened that we'll get back to. But just to wrap this situation up, she does go back in there, and she's like standing there creepily as fuck.
She wrote the thing. I screamed again because I don't want to tell you about the food.
Yeah, go.
I don't want it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want it, D. You do it. I don't want it.
Yeah, go ahead, B. You take point on that one. I don't like soft in the shadows, man. She creepy as fuck.
What about Mogadine? Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, listen. I was just saying that we skipped a couple things. First, we skipped Mogadine being petty. She was starting to spit in people's food, and before that, no. We talked about. We didn't talk when they are all meeting up to see the picture of the man, right? The shackled man picture.
Yeah.
There's a smaller scene where she's coming in with tea and she spits in the tea, and then the blue Aja drinks the tea that she spit in. And so there was that, and I wanted to, for me, like the highlight of the scene wasn't the fact that she was drinking spitty tea, which was gross. It was literally how beat everybody looked in the scene. Like, if you go back to that scene and look at the hair, the makeup, and the clothing on everybody in that scene, it is a straight up fashion show. Like, Tanchiko's next Black Aja, like straight up. The blue Aja got baby hair, y'all. Go back, check it out. She has baby hair. It is just popping in all directions up in that room, and I can't let us go by that. Like, we have to say something. The blue Aja has baby hair. Okay.
Not baby hair.
I'm done. It was amazing. I was like, oh, do it for the culture. Yes. Oh.
There was also that the Black Aja that heard that old man telling Nynaeve and Min about
that was the blue lady.
Leandrin.
Was the
blue lady? Okay.
Yep.
Yes, that was blue. Yes, that was baby hair Aja. Yes, baby hair Sadai. That's who that was. Yes.
Baby hair Sadai. Right. Baby hair Sadai had some very smooth looking skin. I appreciated the way the melanin was looking silky. But damn it, now.
Sarah,
like cake is in my brain now.
when we go back to don't think about don't think about her him, just like ignore, but don't do it because you get stuck on it and it makes me gag every time, like, oh my gosh, like, you're so gross, why would you do that? But we skipped when they went back to cold rock's hold, and Rand was like, yo, where are we going to go see Egwene? And Avienda was basically like, worry about yourself.
Yep.
And they walked into the garden and they saw Alcira, and she got to show him her squashes, which was like the highlight of her life.
Mm-hmm.
And he touches her
until he touched her stick, and then she was like, "Bitch."
She already comes to him on business every single time, even when she's having fun. But you touched her spear, and Rand, why are you so disrespectful? He's looking at it like it's a little toy plaything. Oh, what's this, bitch? That's my fucking spear. Put it down. You ain't supposed to touch it.
Shovel? No.
Bruh, Alcira's about to eat him right there. How dare you?
And all I could think of was, you know nothing. Oh,
yes.
Baby.
You know nothing, Rand Snow.
All I can think of is, you know nothing, Rand Snow.
You gotta say it's full government. First, middle, and last. All of it.
Oh, man.
Look, even the baby know.
He must have gone to the end.
He is,
I didn't see her.
You're madness. You're mad.
Let's see, Rand, you done pissed off the baby.
Okay.
You're right.
Everybody.
Rand over there acting up. I got you.
Yeah.
You good?
A lot of stuff happened. Hold on. I'm just clicking now. Now I'm clicking and clacking.
Mm-hmm.
Trash. She's disgusting. She's disgusting. Sorry. It came up on my screen.
I almost had it up my brain until I read what Lady D put in the chat.
Mm-mm.
I was like,
but she killed that.
That's like all I see. But there's another moment where Egwene has another teaching, and what they're trying to get her try to teach her how to dispel people out of her dreams, and for a second she thinks she got it.
She's like, yes,
but no, and she turns around and here come Renfear. And yeah,
I love how you call it Renfear every single time. I love how you call it Renfear.
I'm gonna keep calling her Renfear, and you know exactly who the hell I'm talking about and why I call her that. So, like, as my mother and my aunties would say, "Man, I change him in mouth." Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
Every single time. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I'll be like, yeah.
Reader, sometimes listener bell. Hello. I don't think I've seen your name before. Welcome.
I was looking at it. I was like, wait a minute. Is that her? Is that the name? Or is that the, you know what?
you know who the fuck I'm talking about. Shut it.
I was like, you know what? Is that the full name?
Funny enough, Avienda tells Rand, you know nothing a few years before it was introduced to Ygritte and John. You know what? Gur Martin, he probably read that. And he was like, yoink, I'm going to take that. Mm-hmm. That's one thing he excels at. He's taken little bits and pieces and crafted it into his own world.
Trash. I keep looking at it. He's
been giving me the books I want.
Sorry, it was a freeze frame.
Yeah. Stop looking at it. Stop looking at it.
Because I keep trying to see what else happened in this episode. So that's why I keep trying to see what else happened in this episode. A lot of stuff happened in Two Rivers in this episode to set up for the next episode, which we will not mention because she has not watched. But I was like, oh yeah, this did happen in this episode.
Go ahead. Tell us something.
Well, first we know that Alana is full of holes because she was fighting the what's his name, Valda and them folks,
Child Valda.
And so they were trying to figure out how to heal her. Otherwise, she was going to die. And the girls come in and they were like, oh, we can help. So, they were like, how can you help? And they were like, so wait a minute. You were the ones who was channeling, not your mother.
You could channel?
Y'all was channeling.
Oh.
And she was like, okay, well.
And Alana goes right into teacher mode.
Come over here for a second. Let's ruminate on the situation. Picture a bud.
Feel the vibe of the trees, the veins and all the leaves. You are the bud. You weave the wills.
Yeah.
And yes, they end up healing her so she can get back up and get to work and start healing whoever else needs to be healing,
Natural selection.
and then start their training.
You're wrong, but you're funny. Because you're correct, but you're wrong, but you're correct. Holes everywhere.
Everywhere. And this again, this is why I fucks with Alana though. How many hits did it take to actually get her down and she was still kicking? Bitch came by after they got Max and pulled a fucking arrow out of herself and sent it over to that last motherfucker that thought he was about to come up on her. Nah.
Did nobody tell you to go to everybody?
Is that bitch?
You should have learned a lesson. You should have learned a lesson. Okay, ma'am. You should have learned it. Back up for a reason. But they worked together and she used some of their abilities to help heal her. She like guided them to do it, which is pretty cool. And they were like, oh my gosh, now we have some more people to like teach to prepare for the tomfoolery. She's not by herself. Because we know now tomfoolery and shenanigans are afoot once they realize that that Valda fricasseed their mom, you know, that they roasted her, oven roasted. So now what are you gonna do? We got to prepare. So now she's fully aware to prepare for battle, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Now she's got a couple people to teach.
She's got some Padawans.
Absolutely. And then parents having a conversation with Battle Tinkerbell, right?
Battle Tinkerbell. I love her.
And she's like, this is my duty. This is when she gave the backstory. She's like, I'm going to find this horn and I'm going to be the person who blows it. And he's like,
it's like, well, about that, here, let me show you.
He's like,
open up the scroll. This is my homie Matt. He had this made after he had found the horn. You see the horn. That's it. And she's looking at him like that's your boy. And he found the horn and he blew it. Horn. And motherfucker, I've been sitting here talking to you about this damn horn for the past month, and you just telling me this shit.
He blew it. He blew it.
So
and she was in the middle of complaining. And she was like, how did and he kissed her?
And that was the end of that.
Absolutely. She's not mad about the horn anymore.
It was giving me all of the Elaine and Avienda once they finally got to their thing. I dig them together.
She's done with me too. I really like them together. I just feel like he needs somebody to tell him, stop being a bitch. And she's the person to do that.
Pretty much, you know? Because that's exactly what it was. Because he wasn't listening to the girls. He wasn't listening to the RIU ladies that are still traveling with them.
Nope.
But Fail ain't like that. No, you're going to listen today.
Business. She's about business, and she's about getting stuff done. She's about cutting people. I need you to move so I can cut this.
Well, she was a soldier. Yeah. That's what we heard in the backstory.
I gotta cut a bitch. Like, time to cut a bitch. So
full military family.
I really, really like that they're together. But then we jump back to seeing the stupid ass white cloaks after they got their asses handed to them by the guys escaping with the girls. And then
the mother when he pulled up, I said, "What the fuck is he doing?"
That man rolled up in that white cloak. I hollered,
bruh. Like, Pakistan is all of the fucking games coming in. Like, where did you even get them clothes, bruh? Ugh.
I'm like, it's covered in blood. And they're like, what happened to you? Oh, we ran into some Trollocs.
Oh, yeah. Well, have y'all noticed that Trollocs are like the number one thing everybody says? Oh, we ran afoul of some Trollocs.
My thing is that Trollocs don't bleed red, right?
No, they bleed black. So who keeps buying this story?
Yes,
some of the characters in the show.
That's why I was getting confused. Yes, I'm like, yeah.
She's 5'7". She looks like she's way smaller than 5'7".
She looks like 4'9". I refuse to believe it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She because 5'7", that's taller than me. She looks like she's shorter than me, especially compared to Perrin. Yeah. That's wild. She's 5'7". I feel like that means that Perrin is taller than 6'2". Then
no, he thinks that I wasn't watching. I was telling him I was doing your hair.
What are you saying?
No.
Let me see. I don't believe that. What? She looks so
no worries.
small.
Yes. Absolutely get the work done. Don't get caught. She's actually 5'7".
What?
Wow.
That's
on.
wild.
Only me. He doesn't expect
They
you
are
to
absolutely. They're definitely playing some camera tricks with her height. Then
they have to be playing camera tricks
because she looks like she's shorter than most people there.
See, I'm just scrolling through.
Oh, she's talking about in the books. Not
okay.
Actual heights. Okay.
I was like, what? Because she little. Not like this. I think they're cute together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love them together.
But tomfoolery and shenanigans is hitting the two rivers because we have a is it a forgotten or forsaken? Forsaken.
Well,
I keep calling forgotten.
Forsaken. I don't know that he's actually considered a full forsaken.
Yeah, he is.
Is
he?
He
was at the table.
Okay.
Yeah, he was at the table.
Well, yeah, he was at the table, but I didn't think he was one of the forsaken.
Yeah, there were 7 of them around the table. I thought it was 7 forsaken. You got the nasty bitch. Man, fear. You got the dude later on in the episode. You got the king consort. Ishmael.
He's a dark friend. He's not a.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think he was a full forsaken.
I thought he was a forsaken.
He doesn't have powers like them.
Trash. That's what he is.
Yes, he is. He is trash. Completely agree.
Yeah, but that dude rolled up who's dark friend, and y'all just sitting here chilling with a dark friend because y'all don't pay attention to nobody else's business.
Because y'all don't pay attention to shit. How are y'all being fooled so easily? I feel like there's more than just him. Like it's not just Pat and Fade that's coming in being the dark friend. I think that there's other dark friends that are in the white cloaks themselves. Because that just came together a little too easily for me.
Trash. But however, they are in full effect. They're in the area, and Pat McFadden is here to make some mess.
And they're about to ante up.
Mess with the best. And I'm like, God damn it, y'all. God damn it,
yeah,
Bobby.
I think we only cut back to them one other time, and that's at the end. So we can just throw that in right now. Fail, Bane, and Chiad, they're out scouting because they know that the White Cloaks are coming, and what they see is a whole ass fucking army coming together, not just some raiding scouting party. Right? So yeah, they about to go back and report so they could like fully ante up on what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the end of the Two Rivers for the episode. We don't go back there besides that.
No, but this last giant chunk of the episode with Nynaeve and Egwene, Nynaeve and Elaine. Listen, I thought they could at least did a little something.
Well, to her credit, her subconscious was trying to come through. She was trying to, she resisted a lot more than people have. Like Softly in the Shadows looked a little worried there for a second that she wasn't going to be able to walk out of there.
She walked in there and she was like, I'm just lost. You'll remember me as lost. But hey, you guys, what are you doing here? Oh, we're looking. And the way that they were like excitedly talking after she zapped them, they were just like so happy to provide her with this information. And I was like, that bitch is y'all gonna have to shoot her. I don't know if y'all got guns, but you're gonna have to shoot her. Shit. Shoot her.
I think Zoe gets a little extra credit here for this sequence because you can see clearly on her face and like in her eyes, like something inside her is trying to fight past that. Like she's smiling and she's talking, but her eyes are
like worried. They're worried and they're confused and they're like, "What the
right?" And it's like she's trying to hold herself back, but she can't. And it culminates to where she has them hand over the bracelet, and Nynaeve, while she's smiling and look like she's trying to be compliant, she's still holding on because the real her in there is trying to come through, but she ain't mastered getting past that blockage yet. No. So
and Morganine was like, "Oh, girl, look at you! Damn, that's some shit back, girl. If you could only control
you should be proud of yourself.
You would be a problem for me a little bit, a little issue, a little effort. But give it here. Thank you. Look at that.
Yep.
Won't you do it?" And then she cuts her on her face.
Yeah, she basically turns them into dolls. See, and I don't understand why she did that.
I feel like she did it to let them know that
just so that somebody was there.
That she was up in there. Like somebody was up in here. And when they come out of it, even though Elaine has a headache and they come out of it and she's like, what just happened? Nynaeve instantly was like, where's the fucking bracelet?
Yeah, she goes and looks, and that's when she finally turns and Elaine is like, yo, what the fuck happened to your face? And Nynaeve, she looked, what the fuck? So I think, I want to say it's going to be Nynaeve that figures it out, but I think Elaine's going to be a little quicker on the draw. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. Eventually, I think they'll figure it out.
I just wish they had pictures of everybody, because I just feel real bad that they are interacting with half of these dark friends and Forsaken, and y'all don't know.
They don't even know. Yeah, I think Nynaeve could. Yeah, I think she could absolutely take her out, but she's not in her. She's not in her bag yet.
Yeah, she's still
gotta get past that blockage.
Her power, yeah. I'm like, man, I can't.
And several people have told her that now. Like there's no issues, bitch. It's you. You are putting the block on yourself. It's like our girl Jen from Agatha. You have the block on yourself right now.
Stop it. You scared yourself out of using your own power.
Exactly. And yeah, compulsion is any type of magic, supernatural, anything. I think that's like very high on my list of I never want to have to try to deal with that.
No, thank you. Because how do you? When someone can make you do or think what they need
where you lose all control of your own mind. That's no thanks.
I don't like it. Excuse me, don't like it.
That's basically what happens with media today. People don't like. I can think of, I don't know, a large or a number of large international events that have transpired in the last several months that have occurred because it seems like people who possibly were under some type of compulsion to believe things and to not see things that are clearly happening or being said directly to them and in front of them. I don't know.
And now they're stuck with the consequences. Like, oh no, how did this happen?
I don't know, man. This is so strange. We should do something to stop this.
Like, well, yeah. Aren't you going to help us? No. We were helping. We were doing the things, and y'all wanted us to stop, so we gonna sit down.
Now I'm playing video games, and it's great.
Now I'm talking about nerd shit all the time.
Come on.
It's great. It's fun.
It's great.
Yeah,
beautiful. But now we're getting to. I know it's Lady D's favorite part of the episode because I was like, bitch, I would have lit something on fire. I can tell you right now. Because I'm looking at it, and he's already got his head down before she even walked in. Unsubscribed. He's already like
sitting there like, oh shit. And she, Egwene comes in. It's like, hey, Rand, sup?
Althor. Put the full name in it.
Right, and my specific note is Rand is still in his feels, and he's not looking at the full big picture. He in this whole conversation, his side of things boils down to I'm never enough for you.
First,
you keep looking for other things. I'm not enough. I'm the dragon fucking reborn, and I'm still not enough. Egwene, why won't you love me? We are not here for your fucking feels, my dude. There's real shit going on. Did you miss that?
Yes.
Y'all's paths were always meant to be parallel. You stand side by side behind each other. She has your back. Y'all were never meant to intertwine like that. That's not her set. You got to let that shit go.
No,
I think it's just like, I'm just being real, like, okay, from the beginning, season 1, right? Egwene was basically that girl from the small town that was like, I want to get out. And Rand was that guy from the small town that was like, I just want to stay and have babies and,
I live my life
forever in the small town. Yeah, with you.
She wouldn't have been having babies even if she would have stayed there, though. Wisdoms don't do that.
Yeah, well, there's the thing. Some wisdoms do marry, like it's rare. But they don't usually marry, right? Like, so there was still a kind of a chance. But once Moraine freaking came in and was like, Egwene, I choose you, right? Like,
he's like, wherever Egwene goes, I'm going to follow.
Over.
I'm going.
That was over, right? Because you're going to be an Aes Sedai, and they definitely don't marry usually. Even though it seems like there are some in the books that have married, but yeah, they don't marry like that, and you know that, right? And so it's like from his standpoint, it's like from his standpoint, like when I was in Two Rivers and I was the hottest guy in Two Rivers, you wanted to be the wisdom, right? When I when you decided that you wanted to go and be an Aes Sedai, I probably would have made like one of the hottest warders, right? And it's like
Yep.
to his point, like when you look at Egwene, you wanted to be wisdom. Okay, you got the opportunity to be Aes Sedai. You were like, yeah, let me jump at that. Now in your mind, you're like, I don't just want to be Aes Sedai. I want to be Amaryllis Seat, and you can see that because you keep visualizing yourself as the Amaryllis Seat going through the rings. You're the Amaryllis Seat. Maybe that's like what your future holds or whatever, but like that is what it is too. So to his point, she has always wanted more than Rand, but at the same time, she's literally following you to the ends of the earth.
Yes.
Right now,
She left the fucking tower,
she's
bro.
afraid that you're gonna get murdered, and you're the Dragon Reborn, and not only are you important for like the world, but you're important to her. And so I do think it was kind of he was right in the fact that she does want more. She wants more power. She wants more sex. She wants more than he just is. Excuse me. But at the same time, Rand, like she's in the eye of waste, bro. She wouldn't even be with the wise ones if it wasn't for you. So
exactly,
it's a fair amount of gaslighting from his side, but also I could see like real talk. You were never going to be enough for Egwene anyway.
Yeah. She always had ambitions to do other things.
She was on another level.
Her. Like, sir, you got to be better. You're just
you know what it is? This is him and Lanfear reversed. He's getting from Lanfear what he wants from Egwene. That's the gist that I get from this. Like, bruh, this is not the tea. Okay, when y'all were in the Two Rivers before y'all knew more about what was what, maybe you maybe had a little chance there, but now no, stop it.
Like, sir, you don't understand that this relationship situation that you're dying to have because your nose is wide open from Lanfear, we've got bigger fish to fry. You understand this,
seriously?
Right? Like, it's not important right now. It's not important, and you want to make it important because your little wee wee's doing a little dance. Nobody cares. Okay?
Nobody cares, bro.
People out here trying to kill us. I've got somebody in my dreams attacking me
because of you,
and you're like, what?
But I'm still here trying to hold you down. And you want to cry because she has to go to training and ain't gonna stay the night with you?
Get out of here.
Miss me with that fuck shit, Rand.
And then listen, when she
the whole study abroad thing with Slamshan, you're always leaving me, bruh.
I can't. And then when she was like, how long? Like, did you even know? And he was like, no, what?
No, what?
The chick in my dream,
the bitch was stalking me,
choking me, hurting me, was her, Lanfear. Did you know? And he was like, no, she didn't do that.
And you see the denial come up on his face, and he starts taking them steps back, like, nah, dude, nah, bruh.
I would like, you know what? Go to sleep so I can light your bed on fire. I told you.
Yeah, I think he was in disbelief. That I don't know if he was in disbelief, but he clearly accepted it pretty quickly because he was like, nah, I didn't know. Like the disbelief turned into just, I didn't know. Like nah, like she wouldn't do that. Then it was like, well, I guess she is evil. All right, I didn't know.
You knew she was a Forsaken, bruh. You've been
exactly.
Come on.
Egwene said that's like, you know that we are running from them. Why are you willingly sitting with her?
You sitting over here having make-out sessions.
Forsaken. Like what's really good. But like he could have just said it. He could have just been like, Egwene, she's a legend. She's you don't understand the things that I've learned.
Listen, she's got masterful power over the cutie cat. Okay, she's got cutie power.
But
pussy on the half shell, cutie power. Like
in the Age of Legends, they had these things, Egwene, they're called Kegels. It's amazing, Egwene.
Like in another time, they have these things called toothpaste tubes, and it's like going from the bottom and squeezing the tube up. Like,
it's crazy.
What are we supposed to do?
What do you want me to do?
Again? How can I?
Okay. She
turn it to Leanne Rhymes. How can I live without this?
No, you did not know. You leave that bitch's thing out of my streams. No, you will not invoke her. You will not invoke her fuck shit.
I'm just telling you what happened. Okay? I'm not here to judge. I'm not on anyone's side, but that is what happened, Dwayne. Okay, she.
Just saying.
Okay,
Just saying.
Legends, Egwene. There's a reason why they call them that. The age of legends, legendary.
Oh,
I don't know what else to do. And
Blood ashes, Egwene. Oh my god,
I can't.
it
Like
crazy.
it wasn't the screw top, it was the pop top, so it popped open and went, "Pow!" I couldn't do anything.
Straight.
I had no power.
It's called twerking, Egwene. And there's not a lot back there that she got, but what was there?
But where she
was
placed
amazing.
it, okay?
You know?
She threw what she had in a circle. It circles, Egwene. It
you
makes
knew
a
how to do
circle.
it. Do you know what a hula hoop is, Egwene? Do you know what that is?
She turned that little boy out, and he's not believing nothing nobody. Nothing nobody.
I know she wouldn't do that, Egwene. Right? She's literally a demon, bro. What do you mean?
Do you know what a cowgirl is, Egwene? Now imagine it in reverse.
Come on.
Okay? I need you to understand. Like,
Have you
listen.
heard of a side saddle? You know
You
how we
see
ride
the
horses?
idea on a horse?
You know it's another way to do that, right?
They turned it around. They turned it around. They turned it around. Like she backed it up and reversed it, flipped it and reversed it. I don't know what else you want me to say. She jujued on that beat. Like, what do you want from me? We can do this all day. There's so many. There's so many.
I'm dead. Tombstones.
Be a stream by itself. We could do this all day. And that's what he was thinking. I could do this all day.
That's what she had him feeling.
Listen, she tightened up the shield and went right in there. Come on, Egwene. It was from the windows to the wall. Yes, natural selection. Yes.
I contemplated just going to the shadow. Just, maybe it can't be that bad if it's this good. I don't know. We got to think about our options. We need to know the truth. We got to see both sides.
Come on. My God. But yeah, after this stupid ass back and forth they had, the real shit happened. Explosion. Explosion interrupted their conversation. Why? Because earlier Moraine had a conversation with Lanfear, and Lanfear was like, "Don't stop it.
I got somebody coming over. Sit there. I know you don't like to be, out of control or whatnot, but sit there and shut up. Let them do what they do. Thanks."
She literally had the Gawk 5000. Real throat goat right there from the bottom of the top.
Hashtag throat goat.
She was able to get that upside down milkshake right out that straw. Got out there. She won. She got all the way down to the bottom. To the top. Make it drop. There
are so many shorts that can come from the last few minutes.
Listen, because we're correct in everything.
But what was wrong? Okay, no, you're absolutely correct.
Wait, real quick. What was this Forsaken? Because this guy that came after them was a Forsaken. Which one was it?
This was Samael.
Yeah. Okay, he not there no more. But
are you sure? Are you sure?
Listen,
they did a wand on Mount Wundagore again. I saw a flash of light before them rocks fell.
Because
I don't think he gone.
The way he attacked Rand, and Rand instantly was like, the building's coming down. Like, bitch, get out of here. The building's coming down.
Did you shut up, John?
Correct.
Did you forget where you were though, bruh? Because they attacked, and both Rand and Egwene got knocked down. Avienda forever, the shield maiden came through dual wielding the spears.
But first of all, this is magical spears. They weren't real spears.
That's what I'm saying.
Straight channel spears.
Avienda's trainer big. Why have we not seen that training montage?
She's like, bitch, I'm gonna have some sticks.
I don't think it was a training montage. I think she straight up. I think in the show anyway. I think she straight up naive. There was just like, I need this right now.
She was like,
I fucks with that. I fucks with that.
I was like, wow. Not the magical
she
sticks.
came in. I had to rewind. Like, wait a minute. Who was? Because the X-ray was saying Avienda. I said, wait a minute, no. Avienda got fire spears now, and yeah, she does.
Shameless plug. I called that in my trailer breakdown. That's right.
Yes, you did.
Shameless plug out here. Shameless plug out here.
And if you have not checked out Lady D's channel yet, go down below. It's right there. It's right there. You can find it real easy.
You're not allowed to until you catch up.
Thank you. Thank you, JD. We appreciate you, bro.
It is. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun out here. It's pretty fun. A little bit.
Yeah, if nothing else from our streams, you know you're going to giggle.
Listen, but that poor once he took that building down, he was laughing and giggling, and he was like, ah!
Right. And Avienda comes up like, where's Sarah? She was upstairs. And upstairs was what fell on Samael. And I was like, as soon as they said that, I said, shit, this boy about to go crazy. I already knew. Wow. And he did low-key have a flashback to what Lady D said, you know, existential crisis number 497.
Listen.
He was not ready to face you were trying to do some good and save yourself and everybody else, because he somehow didn't show up by himself. He brought in the fucking Aiel wildlings with him. And now this little baby girl is dead, and you did that. This is directly your fault.
The hell out.
And he freaks the fuck out. Yeah, he tries multiple times to put life back into her, but I mean you the dragon, bro, but I don't think you have.
He was like, I can do anything.
I don't think you have the power to do that.
I want. Like, you know, I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. He was trying so hard. He was, and I felt for him. And kudos to the actor, because he played that scene perfectly. Listen, I thought he was going to get her ass up. I thought he was going to get her ass up and have her like pupping in a dead body. I was like, please, Jesus, don't.
That would be too happy.
We don't need it.
That would be too happy.
Not happy. I mean him puppeting a dead body. It would not be happy. She would still be dead, but he would be moving her. That's nasty.
That's not resurrection. No,
yeah, I'm like, he was trying, because she was moving a little bit, but it was like him using the one power was like getting the body to move itself. I'm like, bro, no, that happens in the books. No. I don't want it.
He needed to come to
that
terms.
Actually happens in the book. No, thank you.
Yeah, he had to come to terms with what his limitations were. Yes, you're the Dragon Reborn. You're kind of hot shit, but you ain't the shit.
You can't do everything.
You cannot do everything.
The thing that struck me about that scene was like, oh yeah, he's the crazy is coming, because the episode before, I think, when he was sitting there talking to Moraine outside, right, and he started shaking the whole place. Right, it was like, okay, you losing it a little bit, and that happens in the books kind of just in a different way. And then when he tried to resurrect Althera, and he was just like crying and laughing at the same time, and everybody sort of looked at each other, like Moraine had to stop Lan from going to him, or Egwene was going to him, and they kind of all looked at each other like, yo, y'all see him, right? Like, he's
and that's key. It's key, particularly for Egwene, because she says that to him in the scene before. Like, if you know what that bitch is and you're still over there fucking around with her, then I have to believe the madness has already started, because why would you do that?
That was a different kind of madness, Egwene. No. Don't get us started. It's a different kind of madness. Okay. It's a slip and slide madness, if you will. Okay.
Okay, well, I'm glad they did not do that. I'm glad they did not do that here. Yeah, no, we don't need to see that, especially not with Sarah. No, we've seen enough of her heart to where I would very much dislike if that's what happened.
But I mean, it proves a point how he listen. You can't do everything.
Yeah, you can't do everything, and you need to come to terms with that.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens to them. What happens to him in the next? Because I'm like, bro.
After this, yeah.
Come on, slip and slide madness. He was like,
that's exactly what he said.
Juice the fruit. He probably would go in there and hold his pillow and cry. That is right. Last of Us is tomorrow. My God.
Oh, Shiza. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I will definitely be live reacting for that. God. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're actually going to wrap Both shows coming up pretty quickly, so we should be able to catch up after like that second episode of Last of Us to right on point where they are. And I mean, did it come on quick? I don't know. This was a very emotional thing happening here, so I can see how that would skew with everything.
That's what I feel like. I feel like ever since Lanfear has been in the picture, he's been slightly wilding. So I'm like,
yeah, fair enough. Daredevil, if all goes well, will be tomorrow for the catch up that we missed from last week, and then I think we'll be right on track because there's only one more episode left, and we'll probably won't stream on Monday, and we'll probably just wait and do those 2 episodes together for one final stream. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. He's been slowly going mad. Yeah. I mean, and that was a small part of the conversation that him and Moraine had, where she was, asking him, how he feels about it in relation to her having the Sangreal. And he said, no, do not submit. You have to keep fighting. The second you let it take over, you've lost yourself. And
like, sir,
that's when he tells her that, I have to do that too. And now here, well, he's gonna have to deal with things that are coming.
Yeah.
And I'll see what that is probably later today.
No, I'm not gonna say anything. You know what? Never mind. No.
I
was like, you know what? No. But yeah, that's it. That's in episode 6.
Yeah, that is where we end. So what do we? What's our measurement for this?
Baby says 8. Whatever it is, it's an 8. Okay.
What is it? What could it be?
Well, I don't know. Shut up. You just thought the exact same thing.
I'm sorry, I'm a bad person inside, man.
No, we can go
ahead.
Go ahead, Lady D.
I was gonna say bowls of mac and cheese, but I can't. They don't have mac and cheese in the higher waist. So maybe mashed squash, bowls of mashed squash.
Mashed squash.
What y'all got? Of legendary
squash.
Yeah, legendary squashes. 8.
Legendary squash.
I will give it an 8 legendary squashes.
I'm gonna give it an 8 as well.
8.5 legendary squashes.
Legendary squashes.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5 legendary squashes as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. See, she agreed. We picked right.
Yep.
2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
Oh my gosh! Not second age. I love people.
I love it.
Not Killer Kitty Cat.
Yes, 8.5 Killer Kitty Cat. There it is. Show you right.
Lanfear ain't right, because that's basically child abuse. What you doing to that boy ain't right.
Yeah.
What you doing to that boy ain't right. How old is he?
Compared to he's 12. He's 12.
In the grand scheme of things, he's like 12. Yeah.
You like literally thousands of years old out here doing what you're doing to that little boy. That ain't right. His mind ain't even able to process what is happening.
His frontal lobe is still open. Sir, ma'am. Back off. But yeah, but that's where we are.
Indeed. So yeah, that's we will be chatting about when does the finale drop? Went for
Thursday.
Yeah, everything is ending this week. Daredevil's ending and Wheel of Time is ending.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thursday, I believe we're going to be chatting with Heidi about Wheel of Time so far, but then that we'll have to come in probably next Monday then to talk about the finale separately. So yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Said 1.7 for killing that adorable little girl. Yeah.
Listen,
I'm sad that we had to lose her because she I think would have been a very compelling character.
I think that was the whole point, though. Is like if they made us like,
they
oh,
got
we
a
like
good
this little
punches.
girl,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then they killed her. So we could be like,
it's like
oh
George.
my
Mhm.
Yep. Yep. Make people like him and then I kill him. Like, oh my God, why would you do that? Yeah.
God.
That's what they did.
They don't care about your feelings.
They don't.
Trying to see
Said the extra 0.5 because Rand's crash out at the end. Yeah. It was a good crash out and acted up really well. Kudos to Joshua for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, he did great.
Appreciate.
So yeah, Thursday. I think we'll do a double stream, so it'll be here and also on Heidi's channel when we chat. Monday, I think we're gonna be off, and then Tuesday I'll be on with DJ and Fandom on DJ's channel. Wednesday we'll be back talking about Matt and the things. Not this Matt, Daredevil Matt. And yeah, that'll be how that goes. Full season chat will be what we do with Heidi on Thursday, and then we'll wrap up the finale separately here. Everybody's links are below. If you haven't checked out Lady D, go and do that, please. Thanks. Y'all know where to find Meeks. All her links are also below. If by chance you want to donate to my laptop fund, feel free. That link is also below.
Because she don't need that.
And, yeah. Like we were going to stream on Wednesday, but as soon as I set the stream, my laptop said, nope, I'm not going to work for the rest of the day. And yeah, I didn't get it started back up until the next day. So yeah, it's sadly on its last legs, but I have a budgeting that needs to be doing and adulting that has to be done before I can do the fun things. So yeah, that's where we're at. But we be here. So thanks for hanging with us. I hope you can come by tomorrow when we talk about Daredevil, the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, and all of the tomfoolery that is Fisk. There's some chuckles to be had there as well. Yes. So come back tomorrow and we'll see y'all then. Thanks for hanging. Be safe out there. Peace.
Bye.